This session, we teach Willy his first fast 8 comp. This is a lot harder to play than a 1-cost comp, but he's getting to the point where he has enough experience to try it out. We'll teach him this Teemo Sivir story opener into the 4 trick shot for a Bruiser Kaiser board, with him already being able to play Senna, having access to both the Senna and the Teemo Sivir opener into the 4 trick shot for a Bruiser board will make him prepared for early game 2. We already taught him Senna Kaiser Ghosty Flex in session 2, but his audio wasn't recorded and I was sick, so we won't be releasing it sadly, but enjoy session 3. Okay, we're locked in for a coaching session, not bad. And you're Emerald by next week, I assume. If you do Emerald, I guess there's Emerald and Diamond left. So you make it to Emerald, and then you make it to Diamond. Then we still need 1 more week. This is like a week and a half in. So it's going to take like a bit more than a month if the pace stays up. But yeah, it's going to get harder for sure. You're going to have to play more games if you want to make the goals. I think not making the goals is also fine. I think accepting that would be fine. You don't have to make it, but it's going to get harder around, yeah. The last push is harder for sure, because people are playing a lot more, they're trying a lot more, they know the boards. But it's doable. I assume it's probably doable. I think you'll be fine. But it will take a bit more effort.
Yeah.
I'm not gaming Kog'Maw much more anymore. Like I did get a lot weaker this match.
No, well, that was kind of stupid. So
that's fine. We're not playing Kog'Maw today. We kind of know how to play it, so we'll just kind of dodge it. We'll look for specifically the other board here. But yeah, to be fair, tier belt's really good opener for Kog'Maw. But
yeah, it is. but I hate playing it's like the average game is just so much better than you with the center card. So
yeah, exactly. Like Kog'Maw, 1 costs are very volatile. If you don't hit, you just die, right? Whereas if you're playing a 2 cost on the center board, you can go for Kaiser, you can, etc. Right? But Kog'Maw is like playable. He's decent at high elo. So what he's doing now is he's going into Tactics.tools. I told him how to look up augments. So he's just checking the stats and the augments on his own. So I wanted to do this on his own because I wanted to be able to do it while I'm not present. So I've told him what the search for the board looks like, and he just sorts for 2-1 what gold augments best in Tactics.tools. So he just takes the best one.
Not by a lot. I'll just take it.
Yoink. So sometimes if they're very close, there's an argument to be had for if one of them's still not rolled, you can roll one of them and try to find something even better if they're very close. Because if you roll one more, you have like there's some optionality in that. Sometimes you hit something very nice. But just clicking the best one like is never going to go wrong. I like that. I think that's a good word to put in. I think that makes you stronger. So are there any items we're willing to make here? Are there any items here that are like fine?
Then I don't know. Isn't Redemption just always kind of good?
Redemption's pretty good in most times, yeah. I think you just make Redemption, yeah.
Maybe on Jax because I'll sell him anyway.
Yeah, I like that. Jax is 2-star. He's getting sold later. Like there's a lot of reasons to slam on Jax.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's often true if you have 3 components. So if the alternative here is not making an item for the whole stage. So you have 5 rounds where you're not getting an item value, like value of an item. The only thing you are getting is the extra option on carousel and on neutrals, but not playing an item for a full stage is just so expensive. Like we've seen augments multiple times that like you get something 5 turns later, and their stats are just like, and then they change the augment to like you get it 3 turns later, and the stats go from terrible to really good. Like losing and winning rounds just matters a lot basically. It's a lot of gold. Like it's like you get a lot of gold just by being strong on winning fights, and you get HP. And some augments just give gold next like an HP. Right? So slamming items, you have 3 components. You're basically always supposed to make something. If there's anything in like a C tier above, you're probably supposed to make it. Just because like
by the way, did you make an item tier list for this?
I updated some of the tier lists because some of them are wrong. Yeah. I think last time we winged it. This time I looked at the stats pretty heavily. The tier lists are better now for sure.
But is there a sheet for this comp?
Yeah. So this comp, I think we went into the sheet you started and we did some editing on it. I think we did. I think I did some. I think I changed some item priors on the Kaiser. I think I put in our Kaiser tier list.
Yeah, I only see with the last whisper Infinity Edge. Oh, you did it on the guys. Ah, yeah.
There's 2 balls. So this is the sheet I'm referring to. I'll link that somewhere. You can yoink it if you want to. It's publicly available. There's no tank prio here, but you kind of have an idea of the tank. You need to start rolling, yeah. You have a decent amount of rolls. You need to roll slightly quicker just because it's going to stop you early. You don't know this. Oh, that's really good. So basically it stops before the turn. The time's out, and I know that because I've experienced it multiple times, but legally, yeah, you just need to know that it cuts you off early, basically. I like that a lot too, yeah. Really good slam on the Aphelios. He's gone anyways, right?
Yeah.
So you just get free value by playing it.
Yeah.
I just linked the sheet in the chat. Yeah, I think Gnar is probably slightly stronger because you get Warden, but this fight's not won or lost either way. Like this guy's just stronger than you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot.
It doesn't matter. You can pick up the Garen actually. You want to pick up the Garen here because you'll be playing around the. If you end up playing the Teemo version of the board, getting Storyweaver in for free is really nice. Because you end up playing Sivir, Riven, Garen in your early game a lot with the setup. What do you want off Carousel here? What's your like main prio item?
Yeah, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like mine is updated, but it would be. I don't have a bow anymore. Maybe I'll just Teemo.
You can take a Teemo, yeah. You have multiple options. You already have the IE, right? So the sword's worth less to you because you want to get to DB, but DB is far away.
Yeah.
One thing you could do with the double, if there's a glove available, you can always take a glove and just make like a TG here, and you have the glove left over for the last whisper later, stuff like that. You can do that. You can put the Teemo on. Yeah, Teemo's good here. Teemo's a menace. That's really good.
Oh,
you have Syra and shop. You can try and fit that with Syra, but it's kind of weird. You might not have time. Exactly. You want the red one in this comp. So it differs between comps, but yeah. So this game you can put the IE on the Sivir if you want to, because you're gonna find another Sivir by the time you find Kaiser anyways, probably. And this is gonna give you value for the next 2 stages, because you're not hitting Kaiser before 4-1. So you're gonna get IE value for the next 6-7 turns if you play like this, basically. And so just putting it on Sivir is often what you have to do. You're not like excited about it, but you're gonna find another Sivir later anyways. You need the damage for now. Do you win this? You win this. Nice. The real end game is like teaching you how to play Fortune, but that's that's probably far away. I think next patch is going to be very Fortune heavy, but we'll see. You don't have to sell this game.
It's just nice that I don't have to.
So we need to figure out a way to play that now. Aatrox 2 is always on the board now. It's too strong not to. I guess you can drop Jax instead. You lose Warden, but Warden is not that important really. But it's just a 2-star Aatrox is just really strong here. Yeah, that's good.
Do I just sell Jax now?
Yeah, just sell Jax. We're not playing on Jax this game.
No.
You can make TG if you want to, but you don't. Yeah, I think sitting is also fine. I mean, you could just because of how this region works, you can just put redemption on someone here, just because you can knock off, but just by putting on redemption, so you get it for free. It's a weird region. So one thing that happens in the region with if you have an infinite remover, like a golden remover, or this region, what's it called? Titan Thieves Gloves gets better because it rolls a set of items every turn, but you can move the items and the item stays like static. So if you roll 2 really good damage items, you can just move them to your damage carry. If you roll really good tank items, you can move them to your tank, stuff like that. So the value of TG goes up. So slamming a TG in this kind of lobby is better than normal just for that reason specifically. Because you get to move it around. Like if you just rolls like Titan, if it goes like Titan's Gargoyles here, you just move it to Aatrox for free. And it does what it's supposed to for a while. It's pretty strong, but if you find Last Whisper here, you're very happy to have it. So.
Yeah.
You want the Kale in between the Sivir and the Teemo, because the Kale gives attack speed to the people only right beside her, basically. Yeah, this is the first time we're playing around Kale, so she's a new addition. So one thing we haven't mentioned about this board is one of the reasons we didn't talk about this board runs 3 carries, which is not a thing we've done before really. It runs 2 backline carries with different priors. You kind of need to learn AP items here. One thing specifically that's important is that Morello is really good in this comp and basically mandatory. You really want Morello on Teemo. This is one of your highest prior items. It's like as good as Lazarus probably. But this Morello on Teemo is just really, really good. And often, one of the reasons you end up playing this board often is because early game you end up with AP items on early Teemos. You just play around Teemo to into Kai'Sa. It's a lot better in regions with extra resources. Because you're running an extra carry, you kind of want extra items. But
100%. Okay.
that's not bad. That's not bad. We take those. I think you could have reforged the glove here too, but I think playing around glove is completely fine anyways. It's just because Chain is Gargoyle, which is really nice. So one thing we play Galio on this board, which is not a unit we played before, and he taunts people, which means they're targeting him specifically. So it just makes things like Gargoyle that get stronger for everyone targeting. It just makes it better. So it's already a good item, but on Galio specifically, it's even better because he's forcing people to target him. This guy has 10 gold. Okay, chill, homie.
How do you know he has 10 gold?
On his, you can see on the right side, you can see the little guy, the little thing. Yeah, he only gets one interval here, so he's between 10 and 19 gold. Yeah, and you're between 40 and 49 gold. The guy's turbo broke. What up, Elias? Bannable. We'll allow it. But yeah, he's checking augments. He's doing tactics of tools, 4 trickshot, 4 bruiser. He's checking which augments has high stats on 3-2. We showed this off last episode. It's pretty important.
This one is supposed to be.
It's one of the best ways to get better at the game quickly. It's just picking the right augments. Yeah, Little Bodies is really good here because you end up running Sivir, Teemo, Aatrox, and Ribbon. So you get like 4 units of value. Yeah, we always level on 3-2. Nearly always level on 3-2. For anything. Bruiser's good if you have it. Yeah, exactly. It's 100 HP on the whole team, which is really nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, Little Bodies capture really high. You get like, it's 7 attack speed times 4. You get 28% attack speed for free. You also get like 150 HP or something at least, like 200 HP on your Kai'Sa. That's really, really strong. She doesn't really like attack speed. It's just so many stats, it doesn't matter. It's also HP on Galio and Silas. It's just very good in this board. Because you're running no 3 costs, ideally. It's really good for Saya later. Like, it's just very strong here. This is basically the perfect board for it.
Yeah. Do I just keep Econ until 4-1?
Yeah. This board really needs a lot of gold. And it's not a win-out board, but I think this Elo is probably a win-out board. So you're trying to get to Kai'Sa 2, and that's your end game plan. Going 9 is not that important to you. You just want to get to Kai'Sa 2.
Okay.
You don't roll early as you would like with the other board. You don't roll early here.
Do I just
I'm trying to think if there's like, so here you could do some, there's a stronger board available, which is not something you like, it's not obvious, but you would do Garen over Tahm Kench, and you do Soraka over Syra. It's kind of a weird thing, but you get Altruist doing, which is nice. It gives armor matrices to your board. But this is like one of the reasons this board is a lot harder than the center board, is you don't get to roll 3-2 to fix your board. So you're just kind of playing around what you see in your shops, and that means you kind of need to know all the units for like to play this optimally, right? Whereas if you're playing the center board, you can just kind of roll in 3-2 and you'll be fine. Because you only need to know the center board. It's one of the reasons we didn't focus on this last time.
Yeah.
Like the Soraka board might even win this fight. Like it ends up mattering a lot, being like able to flex all the units. But I think this is probably still worth knowing. It's just it's for sure a harder way to play the same board, the same carries. I guess this is a different. Like, yeah, it's a different board, but you can play this in the center opener too. We pivoted into it yesterday, multiple spots from center. Yeah, it's a lot more like, there's a lot more to do in this comp than the other comps. So like, it's less streamlined. What are we looking for? Glove?
Maybe. Glove? No, I know. Yeah, shit. I don't know. I don't know if there's any tank items just for the.
Yeah. I think Steadfast is okay. You could probably you wouldn't hate looking for a tank item off that. Steadfast is okay, but double IE is actually not bad either. You could just double IE this game. Double IE used to be atrocious, but now it's actually okay. You don't hate it here. I think it's often what we're doing this game. Yeah, I think that might be stronger. I might be underestimating Kench, but I think that might be stronger.
Wouldn't this be better?
Yeah, exactly. You want it on the main carries for sure.
Yeah.
We have not looked at Fortune yet. I think that's gonna wait a bit. Fortune's gonna be fun, but it's pretty far away, I think. This is the first time we're playing a non-streamlined thing, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, we're just really trying to go slow because we want to be able to make it to Kaiser 2, and finding Kaiser 2 is super expensive. You need so much gold to do it. This is usually better in regions with extra resources. If you have extra gold, this comp gets a lot better. Extra items makes it a lot better too, stuff like that. Oh, so the guy went 0 because this guy is also playing Kog'Maw. There's 2 people playing Kog'Maw. You see this Teemo with 1 item? Like he does so much damage. He's going to keep doing that. Teemo 2 often does the same amount of damage as your Kaiser 2, depending on setup.
Okay.
So this Teemo unit matters a lot. You never roll for it. You just go fast. So now you'd probably play this over Soraka, I think. Because this unit is really, really good.
Oh. But how do I lose my stuff? Oh,
the early game, he's really strong. He heals and he does a lot of damage, basically. So he's really hard to kill this stage. Also, he gets a lot of HP here, because you have... yeah, he gets 5 stacks of the thing. So you check his attack speed here, if you hover it, down at the bottom left, yeah. He gets 60% attack speed off that augment. I guess he gets 50%, and then he gets 20, like 10, 15 from pumping up. But he's getting a lot of extra bonuses here compared to what he's normally supposed to. You can see him just like look at the damage chart currently. Like, he's doing the most tanking. He's doing a lot of damage front loaded. He died because he was frontline, but he just does a lot at this point in the game. He's gonna keep doing a lot, but he's not an important part of the board. He's doing stuff for us, which is nice, right?
Yeah.
It's another loss, and that's fun. This guy's full econ augments. He's really rich, but he's gonna get out capped. If you hit the board, you're a lot stronger than him, but he's gonna get there first because he's running double econ augment, which is fine. That's life. I think we're trying to 4-5 it. I think generically you should try to 4-5 it in this comp. At high elo, mostly people 4-2 it, but I don't think you're gonna get enough econ to do that most of the time.
Okay, so I don't level on the forward.
I think we level to 7, but I don't think we level to 8, basically.
Okay.
I think if you're watching high elo players, they would level on 4-1, like 4-2 most of the time, but I don't think you have that option. I think that's, yeah. I think the econ is generically not good enough. We're looking for tank items, right? Storeblade's very good here. It's a very good hit. Sunfire is not good because we already have this Morello and Teemo. He's gonna hit the whole enemy board already. So we're fine already. You go 7 for sure, I think, yeah.
Oh,
just go 7, yeah, and then sit. You can put in Kench here, get 4 Bruiser. Early 4 Bruiser is really nice here. And you start tanking someone, you can just tank whatever. I think Aatrox too here, because this region you get items to pop off for free, so you just put them on Aatrox.
Do I make a Bramble?
I think you make a Bramble, yeah, because we can double IE then. It's just Bramble double IE, I think. You're just gonna get items down now. We'll just get them down. Not naturally Sivir 2 this game is kind of awkward, because you would have had a lot more damage if you had it, but that's life.
Yeah.
This guy hit Kai'Sa on 7, it happens, that's how it goes. Your board's still doing its thing.
Yeah.
That's an impressive win, actually. I did not expect you to win that, but 4 Bruiser is a lot of fun on early, especially if you have 3 tank items. Maybe it's already worth moving to Silas. If you check the damage in that fight, the Silas guy is just pumping. I don't know. I guess Riven's also doing a job.
Yeah.
So now that's another augment check. So they're good to do. They're kind of hard to get down time-wise, but it has fun. I'm down to just click it. That's terrible.
Wow, that's so bad. What the fuck?
It's not even that. Unironically, it's not that bad, but you can't really play around it. Okay, I take it back. It's pretty fucking terrible. That is terrible. If you were playing Yone, this would be very good. But we're not. Let's think about it. I guess this lends itself to like weird flex play. This is going to be hard. We're going to mostly ignore it, I think. We're going to drop... Where are we going with this? We're dropping... We can't even drop any of the frontliners. Give me a second. I'm trying to think if there's a way to make this make sense. I think there is, but it's gonna be hard for me to tell you how you're supposed to do it. This is not that bad. It's pretty shit. Mostly lets you drop... This game you don't even want to. It lets you drop like... You could drop like... Yeah, you could drop like Riven, play Ornn, Reaper someone, put a Kindred on the board and get Reaper for free. Like there's some things you could do. You can fit a lot of heavenly stuff. This is good for cap if we ever make it to 9, I guess, and we just play the other version of the board, but there's no way. This is a weird spot. I think we end up just mostly ignoring this. And we'll just play this first game down a prismatic, I guess. That's life. Okay. I think we're just focusing on the board here. We're just going to accept that this loses the game and that's fine. There are ways to play around this for sure. Especially if you do a slide roll on 8 instead of a full roll on 8. But I'm not... Yeah, we're trying to teach you the full roll on 8, I think. This in a fast 9 wouldn't be bad, actually. But that's not what we're doing this game. So you level next turn, probably. And then you have some gold to roll, which is nice.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's still stuff left in the pool. So the issue here is, like, if you're contested, you just die. And there's, like, 3 people in the lobby trying to play this. In most lobbies, but we'll see. You could put the emblems on anyone here. Like, they're just, like, they give some stats. Like, they give a bit of HP and stuff like that. You just put it on Tom Kench or Silas or whatever. You put them anywhere. You can just take them off again for free. So getting them on the board is nice. It does very little, but it legally does something, so we'll just take it.
150.
150 HP, baby!
Well, it can be the difference.
It can be the difference for sure, yeah. It's not nothing at all.
I'm gonna lose this.
Yeah. Well, we're sitting and making gold, right? So now we're 50 HP, we're just leveling and seeing what's happening. Like, we see what happens, right? So what do we want here? Do we have any open components? Do you look for anything? You have full tank and full carry, actually. You can go for like blue buff here for Teemo. Blue buff and Asher are both good here. We have full tank, right? Yeah, we have full tank and full damage. So we're just looking for Teemo now. Teemo is blue buff, Morello, and Asher. He's like Kog'Maw, except he wants Morello. But it's blue buff and Asher prior. And then we level and see if we can find a Kai'Sa or not. So this is where the game makes or breaks. If you hit Kai'Sa, you're fine. If you don't, you die. Yeah, you buy everything in the plan. You need to two-star everything. Legally, that's very good. That is also still very good here. You don't need to buy that just you can, yeah. I don't hate it either. Oh no, you can put anything in. You have an open slot on the board. Yeah, this is the first time doing the roll off this board. It's kind of weird. But yeah, mostly just looking very heavily for Kai'Sa. The main goal is just get 4 Bruiser, 4 Trickshot, and fast. But hitting the 2-star Sivir is actually like, surprisingly important. He does a lot more damage now. Like 50% more damage. Also, Silas 2 is huge. That guy is a menace.
Yeah.
Like, we're beating a Kog'Maw board here with no setup, right?
Yeah, but it's, you know. But yeah.
So you can do a lot of stuff. There's a lot of ways you could play this that are better, but he doesn't, like, he's played the game for a week and a half at this point. He's very new, so we're trying to not overwhelm him with weird ideas. We're just trying to play a standard board without him like being too hard.
I guess I can just put...
You can put it on Teemo, yeah. You can just take items off for free anyways. But I think we just... I guess we try to make 10 here and sit. And we really want the Teemo to just sell the Shen's good, yeah. Yeah, that's an unfortunate cash out. That cash out is... Your emblems are not that good, but you could have legally played around this. You could have gotten some, like... Yeah. It's not a bad cash out, it's just a hard cash out. It's hard to play, basically. But yeah, I think... Yeah. Yeah, most of the other ones. The roll one, the XP one, the gold one would all been really good. The dummy ones would have been really good. There's like 2 out of 8 misses here, probably. So the click is still very strong most of the time. That's a coaching
also get like 3 snipers.
Yeah, 3 snipers would have been good too. Right? 3 the guys would have been good. I guess most of them are good. I think there's like 2 out of 10 then that are bad. Like generally it's quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just saw it and instantly clicked it, so we'll just allow him. I think he thinks it's fun to it, so sometimes you're hidden, it's very good.
Okay, at least we're not going 8.
Yeah, you're doing okay. If you hit the Kaiser, like, so this board is usually not strong before you get to Kaiser. So you're not strong yet, right? You're still doing okay. If you hit the Kaiser too, like, you're probably just top 2 guaranteed. It's my assumption. Like, I guess you're down to prismatics and maybe not. We'll see. Items nice. The best thing you can hit is a blue buff probably. And a Teemo too, I guess. No blue buff, smudge. You can do Nashers here. Nashers good. You can hit Nashers with Teemo here. And then you just roll again. You need to find this Kaiser. Oh, you can do Shojin here. Shojin instead of blue buff and Teemo. Yeah. I'll do Kaiser first, I think. You need to find this Kaiser. So I wanna roll. We can do items while we wait. If you roll with the... Yeah, exactly. We'll take a Teemo too. It's not a Kaiser, but we'll take it. Oh, that's good. So we can outfit 4 tricks when we get there, which is really, really good. And then just Nasher, yeah. This Teemo is really strong now, but you're fighting a Yone 3. You don't have 4 trick shot yet. You're playing a Silver 2 carry. You're not supposed to win, but you're gonna kill a lot of units just because that's how the board works. Like, we lose, but we don't lose by, like, infinite here.
No.
But yeah, you're not gonna beat Yone 3 for a while. Not without Kaiser 2. Do we have a Galio yet? We do, right?
Nope.
Well,
We don't have a Galio.
Okay, we need 4 trick shot in. That's the next plan. So we have a Garen, I think, is the thing here. So normally Galio is super important because he gets your story, but we need to drop this Garen then to get 4 trick shot in. Exactly. And then we move the items from Sivir to Kaiser instantly. It's just worth it already. One thing you could do that's an upgrade here is also move items to Silas over Aatrox, if you have the time here.
Oh.
Boop. You're a lot stronger now than before. Like, Kaiser 1 is a lot stronger than Sivir 2.
Yeah.
When you have a fully itemized Teemo now, he's probably going to be the biggest damage in this board. He's very strong. Oh, Kaiser's still pulling ahead. But you can see Silas also doing work here. Silas is quite good if you need damage. We're kind of behind this game, so you need to sell the Garen here to make 10. Super important. Normally I'd let you just make that mistake, but we're thirsting for gold here, so... We want to get to see the board in action before we die. So I'll backseat a bit extra to try and get there. But you saw it here already perform, right? Like, the board does what it's supposed to. You just need to get to this point. And usually you have Kaiser earlier, but it's life.
This is useless.
This is useless, agreed. You can do some positioning stuff here. We'll focus on positioning, probably.
Do I buy the Teemos?
Nah, probably not. Like, legally you can look for the 3-star, but I think it's just going to get you dizzy here. You can do stuff like put Silas in the outside, in front of your carries, so something like right side Silas here. Yeah, and you could put Kaiser in the corner. And you could do left side positioning. I think you want left side positioning if you have time. Because you can put Sivir in front then. This is fine, just sit here now. You want Teemo besides the KO too if you can.
Okay.
Exactly. And then what you usually would do is like you'd put Bard and Sivir on the left side so you don't get aggro on the back line from like AoE stuff. Another thing you often do is you put Sivir in front of Kaiser so she gets the attack speed from both Kayle and Sivir. Silas is smurfing it here, holy. I'm surprised he didn't die earlier. But still, oh, you win this now. I thought this was looking bad, but the lock targeting is going to make it so you can't lose this. That's another, this guy's level 9 with the locks 3, that's another impressive win. The board is pretty good. Like any tank item is good. You have a Galio at some point, so you just want extra tank items. TG is also good because it's a lot of items fast, but any tank item is good here. And generic tank items are better than most. I think the best generic here is Gargoyles if you can get it. I think we should sit. If you had Kaiser pair, I would have been down to roll 0 gold here, but since you don't have the Kaiser pair, I want to sit to at least 30 here. And then roll slow on 30 probably. if you're very scared of dying, if you're 1 life, like if you had less than 20 here, I'd just roll 0 probably. Since we're above 20, like fair enough. We can just sit and wait. Your Augments are really good this game, except the Prismatic is terrible. I guess if the Prismatic was good, you would have like... Your Gold Augments are so good that you're still fine. This is a Gold Augment diff. Your Gold Augments are both insane. Like your Kaiser has a 50% attack speed from Augments in this game. This is more... She's up more attack speed than the red buff gifts, basically. For free. Like, she's very fast compared to what she's supposed to be. Oh, he has an Orin 3. Oh, no, what the fuck happened? That's... He's Orin 3. Yeah, you're not supposed to win this. Orin 3 gives every unit on the board an item every time he... Yeah, you're not winning that. Okay. Everything must go, baby. They're disabling that augment in 2 days, so... And it's going to be a non-issue soon, but... currently, it's wild. We'll allow it, so it goes. So now we just roll. We just need to roll, because if you need to not die here. So the only thing we can do is try and hit this Kaiser. Just roll like slightly slow. If you miss one, it's too expensive. So you have to go at a pace where you don't miss one, basically. Just we're only looking for Galio and Kaiser. We still go here. We just need to find this Galio. I guess even now Galio is actually not an upgrade, so this doesn't matter. But you're probably dead here anyway, so we'll just allow it. You can sell the Aatrox. You don't really need him. Yeah, you can move the Sivir in front. We can try the Sivir in front positioning. You put it right in front of Kale and Kaiser. Exactly. And then the Tyr is not bad. You can just put Tyr on like Riven or Kench here. Probably Kench. It's 15 mana. Earlier cast is often decently valuable. Oh, you're fighting Ghost. Wait, this guy is streaking. Oh, you're gonna smoke this guy. His eyes are pretty good. Maybe not. Your gold opens are so good. You're probably fine. How's this guy streaking? Oh, I don't know. He's quite strong. I guess you don't have Galio yet. That's my bad. Galio is super. So Galio is the main tank on this board because he's a lot better than... Silas is good, but he's not Galio, basically. So I thought you smoked this guy, but I forgot you don't have Galio yet. That's a pretty low roll game. We'll take it top 4. You're down a Prismatic this game. You went 3rd without a Prismatic. That's not bad. Yeah, I guess the Prismatic was KO this game because you didn't find Galio, so you got story. you got a story with spat. Fair enough. So yeah, terrible Prismatic still in 3rd, and there's like Nautilus 3 in the lobby. We'll take that. That's pretty good. Legally, that's pretty fucking good. So that's the game on the board, and that's how you play. That's the early game board. That's the other version, right? So the center board also feeds into this. You can play the center board into two. One thing that's nice about this version is you get to, if you have like early rods and stuff, you get to build items with them that matter. If you're playing the center board, getting good rod items in is hard. But here you get to build actual rod items and not hate it. The Teemo with Nashor, Blue Buff, Morello is just good enough that you don't hate building it. So you get to slam items early if you have like a lot of tiers, a lot of whatever. Which is nice. Whereas the center board, if you have AP items in the center board, you just like, it's just kind of rough. So we'll take it. I need to go for a piss real quick, so I'll leave you with the chat for like a minute and a half. I think that was a promising first game. I think we do that once again, and I'll backseat less. I guess I'll backseat a fair amount in the early game because the playing strongest is hard. So we'll just play a fair different versions. If I see a strong board, we'll play it. You get to see a few, and you learn to recognize some of them.
Sure.
Yeah, but it's mostly just like putting in traits. Oh, I have 3 Bruiser, and I can just move one of the Bruisers out and put in Altruist, stuff like that. So how often how you play the early game. Oh, these units are 2-star. 2-stars are really good. 2-stars have a lot of extra HP, stuff like that. They go from 600. 1-stars go from one cost units when they 2-star go from 650 to 950 HP. It's like 50% more HP. So 2-stars are just really important. Early game at least.
Yeah, sure.
Be right back.
Yes. All right, let's have an essential moment together. Let's pray to Olivia Rodrigo and shit that I get the best RNG ever. What the fuck? Yoink. Okay. That shit. Why can't I get a full item every time? That would be.
What is it?
Fuck you, fish. What does this bitch do? Okay, mashup. Now, what's gonna happen is I'm going to fight 3 Teemos at once. Oh shit. Don't you know much yet?
Let them stew a little, no? Thank you. Gary's usually a nice buy if you're trying to play this early game for sure. I like this. Umbral's very strong early game.
Yeah.
Diana's like 3 costs are just like they have a lot of health. You can just put a 3 cost in. Like if you check her, it's 900 HP. If you check like Kha'Zix, he's like 650. 600. And it's just up 300 HP already just by being that unit. It's kind of nice. Sivir2 is a nice early game too. You can just make a GS here probably, depending on that. You can just make a GS is good, I think. It's good enough damage. It's not like it's not an IE, it's not a DB, it's not a Last Whisperer, but I guess it doesn't do that much early game, but the item's quite good. I would just put in Sivir. You just find a new Sivir by the time you find Kai'Sa. The length between hitting up 1 cost and a 4 cost is so big that you might as well play it for 2 stages. So we'll just put it in.
Yeah.
Also, Diana heals for 300 a cast, so legally Diana has like 1100, 1200 HP a unit. She also gets damage reduction. She's very good stage 2, just like on any board, really.
How the fuck is she not Umbral? Is Umbral not like a moon kid? Yeah. She's literally like a moon kid.
She's Dragonlord here. That's how it goes.
I could replace my unit with Star to get builders. Oh, she's Umbral.
Umbral's pretty important, yeah. It's all your front line here. You could do... You have some options here. I kind of like making 10 here, which is why I'm not. But another thing you could have done is like, you could have played a lot of 3 costs, basically. I guess you're already doing that. But both Ilaria and Kench are really strong early game too. But I think just making 10 gold here is really nice.
Yeah.
Because you need gold enough to get Kai'Sa too, basically. We hit it super late last game, but that's just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you can miss with reroll, you can also just miss with fast 8. That's how it goes.
Yeah, sure.
The duelist line's not that strong currently.
Oh,
it's not going to be that strong.
What a shit name.
Poor guy catching strays. He's just hanging out.
Oh, Singed, spelled funny. Or Starboy.
Singed, spelled funny. That's how it goes. You can pick up the Senna here. I guess we're not trying to play the Senna version of the early game, but you can play this. Like the Senna version of the early game is a thing. And we're just trying to play the other version, but both boards play into this. Alright. Garen here for the Storyweaver setup. We're probably going to play Storyweaver next stage, depending on shops. And you can pre-level here if you want to. It's an easy pre-level, because we just have the 4 gold floating. Oh, full level's weaker, because now we lose a gold, but it's not that bad.
Oh, yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't matter much, but yeah, pre-leveling here is, it happens depending on how much gold you have. 2-3 is a good time to pre-level, because you often go 5 next turn anyways. So the pre-level doesn't do anything, except gives you a better shot next fight. This guy's also level 5, which is like slightly surprising, I guess, but that is legally not supposed to happen. We'll take it.
Then I'm not last in the carousel. Woo!
Still last in the carousel.
Yeah.
We're off. That's life.
Yeah.
Pick priors are off. That's how it goes.
Yeah. Why am I above this motherfucker?
Oh, that's a bad one to be last pick in. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
So the supporters, we haven't talked a lot about supporters, but your best ones here are... Black Cleaver's probably actually okay here, but it's for sure just Randuin's and Locket. Those are your best ones. So you're looking for Randuin and Locket here. And you take those over, like, the other item doesn't matter as much as support items. So you care mostly about the support item here.
Also, Aatroxes.
Getting a Randuin's here is slightly lucky. We'll take it. That's really good. Pivot your board if you want to. Yeah, you can play like Bruiser, Storyweaver board. You have full setup for it. That's how your early game often looks. Exactly. You play the red one, yeah. Exactly. This is often how your board looks.
Yeah.
And you can do Randuin's Aatrox here, probably. Depends on definition
Even Shroud's
of pro.
right?
I think even Shroud's mid here. You really want Last Whisper instead. And they do the same thing. Even Shroud's just a lot worse, sadly. Used to be a pro, depending on definition.
Yeah, fuck you, Starboy.
Poor guy. He's gonna smoke for fun.
Yes. Yes.
Depends on definition again. I did make a living off playing TFT for like 4 or 5 months at least. But I don't currently.
So, when it says adjacent allies, it's only 1 dex, right?
Yeah. And it's a whole circle around them, really.
Oh,
so you can
all...
put units behind, but you're not supposed to, but you can legally. I'll do that later when we get more units in the front line, but currently we can't really do it. It's going slow. But this, yeah, early game's gonna look like this most of the time. We have a decent amount of gold this game. Is it a gold? What's the region? Did we get gold from somewhere? It feels like we did. I guess we won 4 fights. Maybe that's why. I'm surprised we have this much gold. We can pick out this Caitlyn if you want to. Currently it's both Ghostly and Sniper on the board if we get it in, but we're probably not playing it, but we might as well just have it.
Yeah.
What's the, do we know what the Inkshadow item is? Vitality. So here you could think about pivoting Center Reroll now, right? We know how Center Reroll works. Now we could just look for Center Reroll in a spot like this.
Yeah.
Because we have 3 centers. You can check the lobby. I think this is a decent time to talk about and think about flex. I think just checking the lobby is good here. No one's playing duelist. No one's playing centers. You could play center here.
Yeah,
I think playing a center. I think playing a center games are good here. There's a guy rolling 2 costs, which means you get even easier center. I like that. I think playing a center line here is good.
Oh.
I guess it depends on this shop, but legally I think center. Oh no, it's Vitality. It's Vitality. Vitality is so bad. Let's just play the other version of the board then. Like, it's not that, like, if you saw another center here, we'd play center, but like, Vitality is just so dog. Do I think that playing a 1-trick in Gold Eater can get you higher? I for sure think so. We taught the guy we're teaching now, we taught him a week and a half ago, we taught him how to play Kog'Maw. He hit Gold in his first 3 days of playing, and then he hit Plat in like after a week. He played for a week and he hit Plat, playing only center basically. So he's mostly played center and he's hit Plat off just center. You get 1-trick for sure. I don't think the Irelia Warmhogs interaction is gonna be fixed. I don't think it's an oversight. I think it's intentional. It's very niche, to be fair. So I think it's gonna stay in for the rest of the set probably. Okay, so let's see if we don't see a center here. We just go faster. I think we just straight go 8 still. Ooh. Just do the forward Bruiser 4-trick shot one.
Yeah.
Wow. Danica? That is not bad. You can level for Kate here if you want to. It gives you like, it just gives you a lot of free trades. You just put this in Sivir for damage, I think. Later is probably on Silas, but we'll take it.
Can I make like a redemption or something?
Yeah, I like redemption here. Redemption's good. I want to put it on Aatrox or Garen, yeah. It's probably better on Garen just because you want to sell Garen, you don't want to sell Aatrox.
Oh.
So we're trying to make like last Whisper DB with the last 2 items. At this point, we don't really want to make another GS. We kind of have to greet it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
A fair amount of units here. It's a decent, like this guy is 10 gold. So
Yeah.
he's 20 gold. He's also a level below you, right? So he's down 40 gold on you currently for that board he nearly lost with.
Yeah.
So we'll take it. Yeah, we're just trying to sit and go level 8 here. We have enough HP. We have a Teemo here. Teemo is better than Kate for sure. Because trick shot Sivir is doing most of the damage, right?
Okay.
So trick shot for Sivir is really nice. My current rank in TFT is terrible. I think I'm ranked like 1k or something currently. I think we peaked ranked like 22 last set, and then the set before that we peaked rank 1, I think. Was that the set I was good? I can't remember. Which set? Did I skip 2 sets? I can't remember. I think I skipped 2 sets now, right? It doesn't matter. This is a clean win. This is a good, oh, it's not a win, is it? That's a good loss too. We'll take it. You probably want to make 10 if you can.
Oh.
Oh, crit? Nope. I think it's Cell Garen, yeah. He's gone the moment you find whatever. That is, like, so Mana Sane in this comp is insane. Mana Sane is really good on both Teemo and Kai'Sa. So Mana Sane is really good. I think we want, but Silas here is really tempting. It's Gargoyle and Trinity. I think you take the sword with the Mana Sane here though. Like, Mana Sane is so good. It's disturbingly good in this comp. It's probably just on Teemo, but you don't really want it on Teemo before you have the Morello. But it's very good on Teemo with Morello.
Okay.
And so now we really, like, I guess we're still looking for like Last Whisper and stuff, but this gets you the DB, which is also really good.
Do I maybe build the DB on Severe?
Yeah, we just stack all the items. The items, they work off each other, right? So we just want them all collected. They would have been better on Senna too, but at this point selling a Sivir 2 to Mutra Senna is not worth it. I think we're just putting this in Teemo because the GS is always on Kai'Sa anyways. And this bow is always on Kai'Sa anyways. So we're trying to get Last Whisper and then we're done with Kai'Sa. Then we have DB, GS, Kai'Sa. DB, Last Whisper, GS, Kai'Sa, which is really strong. And then we just want Morello on this Teemo and we're done. You have extra frontline this game because of the randoms, right? So we're more heavily focused on damage than we normally are.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to scale. So none of the things you really want to build are scaling the randoms value. So we just build 4 Bruiser and that scales because it gives armor magic resist. So most of the items you want to build, gargoyles give armor magic resist. So the one thing that does scale it is redemption, but we already have a redemption, right? So it's kind of like, yeah. Our tank items are less exciting in this game.
Yeah.
If we could lose the next fight, that'd be kind of nice. But we don't want to open for it. But we wouldn't mind it because it gives us a 5-streak into neutrals.
What?
We get another one. Kashal. We just put this on Garen, I think. We could put it on Senna too, but I think it's just on Garen. So these are probably going on Silas. Maybe you end up with one on Galio, depends on how the roll down on items look. But legally, that's how it goes. We're trying to get these on Silas because Silas does some damage and stuff, so he wants the AP more than the Galio. And you don't really want them on a backline unit if you can help it. Even though they are good on Kai'Sa if you don't have an extra item. But this game we already have 3 items. They just go on Silas this game probably. Double Trinity Silas.
Oh shit, he's tank.
Yeah, he's strong. He's upgraded frontline. Like, he's playing fully itemized the Mumu, fully itemized the Lao. You're not killing anything here. It's just how it goes.
No.
He's also level 6, 10 gold. The whole lobby is 10 gold and 6 for some reason. What is going on? Like, wah. Like, we'll allow it, but like, wah. Oh yeah, we can do the tracker and we can put in the, you need to put the board in before we roll. It's gonna be hard to find it without it. Because we reset the team tracker when we're talking about Senna. It's Sivir and then a lot of 2 costs.
Trucks. No.
Yeah, that's nice. And then no 3 costs. We're skipping all 3 costs. Oh, we have Bard, yeah, good take. And it's just 4 costs.
I'm missing something.
Gold is really good for you. You're always level to 7 here. We level to 8 next turn. We might red buff team in this game, actually. You can just level here, yeah. There's no reason not to. Just put anything in. Well, I guess selling a lot of stuff is good. I like selling a lot of stuff too. So I think it's red buff Teemo this game, which sounds kind of weird, but it's because it gives the anti-healing we care about anyways. And we don't have Morello coming in, so we just do this for now. Because we want the anti-healing. It makes it hard to get Last Whisper, but that's fine. You can Gargoyles too on the Garen if you want to. Because Gargoyle is really good. Right? We know Gargoyle is good. We want it on Galio. So these items are going on Galio, hopefully. That's the plan at least. Yeah. Oh, this guy's cashing out Fortune, huh? How dead is he? He's pretty healthy, so he probably wins the game. Unless he doesn't know his cash out. No, if we're lucky, he just dies. He gets dizzy, we'll see. Arcanist Teemo's probably terrible. Arcanist wants to go fast, and Teemo's not trying to go fast. They have very different game plans. But AP is decent on Teemo, for sure. Size and Teemo is nice. You can level this game if you want to. Like, you're kind of broke, but I don't mind just sending here, I think. We'll try 1-4-2. And then just roll. We're trying to find Kaisa. You can buy the Kinch, I guess. But it doesn't matter. Just roll. We'll just buy the things in the planner. We just go like at least 10 gold here. Probably lower, but we can... 10 gold is probably fine here. You have the glove here. That goes on Senna for now, I think. While we think about it, because now we end up in a spot here where we have a lot of items, which is hard. So we end up with itemized Silas with double Trinity. We end up with itemized Galio. We end up with itemized both Teemo and the guy. So what's left to put this TG on? We don't know who to put the TG on. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. It's going on Saya later probably, but she's far away. Maybe we double Trinity Saya and we do this on. We probably put this one on Silas actually. So now the TGs go Silas, and you put the Titan, you put the Trinities on, the Trinities go on Bard instead this game, which is slightly awkward, I guess. We still want to roll here. We're going 10 every turn here. Until we see Kaisa. Ooh, that's really good. Now you just drop Senna and you win the game. And we move the silver items, right? Oh, Galio would be really good too, but you can move the silver items here. You have an extra silver on bench, right? Just leave the Trinity off. Put the Trinity on Bard, probably, yeah. We want to fully itemize this Kaisa. And then just put the TG on Silas, and we're chilling. He's dead, so we just wait for him. We just wait for it next time, yeah. We're mid-transition, so it's okay getting smoked here slightly. We're just going slightly slow here. Oh, that's good. Okay, that's good. We buy that for sure, yoink. You can buy the Aatrox here. So rolling during the round is in, but it's not bad. Like, you lose 1 gold, but we don't care that much about 1 gold. And we do, but nearly rolling on whatever turns. We want bow or glove here, probably bow. Or Kaisa. We can just take a Kaisa. You just take Kaisa probably. We want the Kaisa too much here. And then it's probably bow. Just getting the unit you care about is usually really important. Because the Kaisa 2 is so much more important than an extra item here. Also, we already have nearly full items.
Oh.
Board shaping up. You're pumping up, so you're stabilizing late. You hit a Saya, which is really nice. Yeah, exactly. We play Saya over Bard for sure. Just sell the Bard. The guy's a fraud. You want to think about positioning slightly. I think you want Kale on the Saya always. You can do left side again if you want to do the silver front positioning. But this is also fine. I like this, yeah. I think this is good. You have randoms, so you can put Silas behind if you want to. But yeah, it's not that important here. This guy is slightly stronger than us. You can do Trinity on the Saya here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Secondary here. She likes some mana too. She does some healing, which is nice. The issue here is we have no Galio, so our front line's terrible. We also only have Kaisa 1, but that is life.
Yeah.
You can sell this Morgana. We don't need her. We'd rather make 20.
Oh, yeah.
You can buy the Ribbon too. I think we still have Ribbon 1 actually. Yoink. But this is like mostly about hitting a Galio. You kind of need to hit a Galio. So the issue with 4-2ing, we saw, we lost both fights anyways. Even before 4-2 and we didn't find out we needed because we didn't have enough gold. So like, yeah, this comp needs a lot of gold. And it's hard to play without extra resources. Kaiser pair is really good. Another randoms is nice, and Caesar is really good too. These are really good.
Can I just put it
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I like this. You can put the CC rod wherever. Put it on Ribbon. It doesn't matter. Aatrox doesn't matter. And the CC rod wants the you want the CC rod on the randoms too. We don't really want to roll here because we're going into neutrals. So we want to make 2 gold now so we can make 3 gold next turn. If we roll now, we don't get to make extra a free interval next turn basically. Because there's no pressure next turn, so we want to have a lot of gold to make interest when there's no pressure. And then roll down afterwards. Biz in the Nico augment is BT Titans currently. Or BT is Archangel, but you want BT Titan probably. But that's not true next patch, but current patch it is. So now your board's kind of doing it. So this is a Lux 3, right? And a lot of frontline. And even though you didn't even hit Galio, like, this is how close the fight's looking. If you had a Galio, you win this for free. Because you're only 3 Bruiser currently. You could have been 4 Bruiser, which is a lot stronger, but you just didn't hit Galio. So you win this with Galio. And he's 3-star Lux. You're 1-star everything. Yeah, it's just, yeah. Not hitting the units in this board, you kind of die, is the problem. It's hard to play without extra resources. But that helps a lot. We probably try and go 9 now, even without Galio, maybe. How scary is that? That's probably too scary. But there's nothing really to hit. You don't have Silas pair. I guess you really want 1 Galio. We wait and then we roll next turn for 1 Galio. The moment we see 1 Galio, we stop rolling. Just level 4 deer and that's the board. Yeah, we really want to move these items to a real unit, basically. Garen is not a real unit anymore. Legally, he's supposed to be Kench in this kind of spot, but it's just, yeah, it's too much work. We just roll until we see Galio. Oh, Silas 2 is huge. That's really good again.
Oh,
you can, but you don't have to. We want the Galio mostly. Sometimes you don't hit, that's life.
Why do I?
We don't need Wukong. So best option here would have been like, Last Whisper here is what you want for Kai'Sa. The Glove here gets you 3 item Kai'Sa, which is really, really strong. So you're very strong. We kind of want to move your positioning slightly to the right. So currently you can get wrapped by melee. You can see the volley bear sitting your backline here. So we kind of want to move your front line a little bit to the right so that doesn't happen. But having the extra randoms here is making your front line a lot stronger than it's supposed to be. You can see the volley bear here just full tanking. Like, volley bear is scared like that. So I gets to cast? Yes, he does. Well, that's not enough. The issue is your anti-healing died. So if Teemo dies, you stop having anti-healing, and this is how the fight looks. But yeah, better position, you don't lose that, because Teemo died early in the fight. So you want to move all of this slightly to the right. Exactly. And you want to put Silas front line, probably. Just double in the ribbon spot, basically. So you still want the randoms value, but you still want Silas in the front. Silas is like, he's not, I guess maybe play him. You can play him behind. Depends on the items he has. You probably play him in the ribbon spot instead. Because you need him to do damage on this board currently. So yeah, just swap ribbon Silas, yeah. Also, I think that guy was the win streaker, so. You can beat this. He's scoreboard scrapper. Depends on how many stacks and if he procs the Nico or not. Like, he's Nico 3 on top. He's Kindred 3 on top. Now you're dead as fuck. Yeah, he has too much stuff. So no Galio makes it really hard. You don't have 4 Bruiser, so your front line's down 20% HP here. And you run Garen 1 instead of Galio. So it's rough not hitting, but that's any comp dies if it doesn't hit. There's a lot of like outs here, like you're supposed to play. Instead of Garen, you play Kench, so you get 4 Bruiser, you just don't play Storyweaver. There's like some things you can do here, but yeah. I think we're trying to play the generic version. So we just go again. This is how it looks. 4 Bruisers a prio. If you have, there's some setups, it's like the comp slightly weird. So if you have Toxin, if Toxin's the Inkshadow item you have, you play 3 Inkshadow there instead of 4 Bruiser. There's like a lot of different setups. Yeah. But also that guy just hit everything. Yona, Nico, Kindred, strong. Scoreboard Scrapper is also really strong in that spot. We go again. Yeah. Getting Kench 2 in there saves you so much HP too. So maybe we should look for that. I think getting 4 Bruiser, 4 trick shots is the main priority. The rest is like, the rest will follow. Yeah, I just assumed we'd hit Garen, so I didn't want to think too hard about it. But if you miss Garen, you miss Garen. Like, you're not Garen, Gallia, right? Usually you get away with just hitting, but this game we did not. And if you don't hit, you don't hit. That's life.
I didn't hit Gallia in either games, actually.
Go again. But yeah, like you can see it, like it builds the same items more or less as a center line, so often you get to flex between both. Your early game is slightly different. If you end up making them a Morello or a blue buff, you can't flex anymore, but legally you're trying to until then. But like, don't think too hard about it. It's just like, if it happens, it happens, right? This is good for you. So both component animals and champion delivery are good for you because they give you extra resources. Champ delivery gives you extra gold to hit Kaiser, and extra components are good in your board because you can use a lot of items. So most comps want extra gold, but some comps don't want extra gold. And then most comps don't. Like Yone doesn't want extra items. So like component animals makes Yone weaker because he doesn't want many items. He only has Kane, and you only have Kane and Yone on that board. You don't want to itemize anyone else before Wukong. So if you have to itemize Kindred and Soraka, you're getting less value than other people, right? So like some regions are very different. Like they differently affect most of the boards you can play. Not heavily, but they do. And specifically gold is interesting for you because if you hit the 2 stars, you're strong for all of stage 4 and all of stage 5 usually.
Yeah.
Oh, we can check the Inkshadow.
Wait.
Fury's okay. It's not exciting at all. We don't care much about it. It makes us less likely to play center, but we don't. It's not. It doesn't matter. If you hit a lot of centers, you hit a lot of centers, right?
Oh. One thing that annoys me a lot is that you can't save your team banner. Why can't you save the team banner? It's so annoying.
Kaboku. Yeah, Exalted still gives XP. So Fury is good and it's okay on center, but it's not exciting. The exciting one is Toxin and Prot. Toxin and Prot makes you want to play the lines. Protection and Toxin are both insane. If you see Vitality and you see Force, you don't really want to play it. The other ones are fine. But you're looking for Toxin and Protection. If you see either of those, you really want to play a board with Inkshadow on it. Because those items are insane. Yeah, they're just really overtuned. Yeah, we just play anything early game. You can buy the Cave for sure. If we're full flex here, we always click Boiling Point because it's broken, but here we just go whatever. Time to teach Lux Lule. The rolls you get this turn only, so you kind of have to use them. There's no reason not to. Boom. Cool. That's a decent board. You can use the animals to try and make some items, because none of the items you have available currently are items you want. You can just make items you want here. Try to get some items down. I think Gargoyle here is better, because Belt is flexible. Belt is also Morello, basically. Also, you don't want extra tiers, but you can just slam these. Like, you can Gargoyle your Darius here. Darius is insane. That unit is so broken. It might even be Last Whisper Darius here. The unit is so good. He's not good with AD, but it doesn't matter. The unit is just broken. So you just put whatever on him, because he's a menace. This guy's 2 stars is the problem, but you might be fine, actually. Depends on this Koboku. Oh, your Koboku kind of fucked it. Yeah, he kind of fucked it. Maybe this Kate gets locked. I think you might be fine. If this Kate gets locked into mana animation. Oh, he died. So she needed to start casting before she killed the other Kate. I think she crit on the last auto. Just lost to the fight. How it goes sometimes. QSS Kane is pretty good. Like, it does what you wanted. What you wanted to, basically. Attack speed's not bad on him anyways. now we just kind of sit. You could put Kubo. I guess like putting Darius outside's good here. He does a big spin, so he hits everything around him, which is nice.
Yeah. Good.
You can think about like what are we looking for in carousel here? What's the item pro? What do we want to make?
Two. Timo, we don't have him yet though.
Yeah, we don't have Timo yet, so you can make like Redemption is probably the best thing you can make, right? Because that does something for your board now. It makes Darius stronger, which is nice. Morello Darius is actually not bad either, because he does spin on everyone around him, and every auto attack applies it. So like Morello's still fine here. Morello's probably like the second best item in the comp, so we don't mind looking for it.
Okay.
One thing you could do here is play Riven over Koboku to make Econ. So it makes you slightly weaker, but it lets you make Econ, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. But it doesn't even make you that much weaker, right? This is a 2 cost instead of a 1 cost.
Yeah.
And making gold is guaranteed gold, whereas like being strong is only a goal if you win, right?
Yeah.
An early game, the extra 1 goal is so important. And the item board strength is usually so varying that like it's rare that the one thing is what changes the fight. Usually it's just half your pool is easy and half your pool is hard. One thing you could do in this fight that would have won, and no, you might win it anyways because of that dodge from Kate. You could have slammed, I think it might have changed the fight. So if you put Belt on Darius that fight, I think you would have won it. I think it also is true for the last fight. But that's like, yeah, components often matter. Yeah, you win that fight with Belt for sure, and you win the last one with Belt too. I am very bad about not slamming components, but early game it's very free to do. So we can't really use a spat, sadly. You could take a glove and an Aatrox too here, that's not bad. Because IE is nice, right? So we don't even mind having the extra glove. And Aatrox does Aatrox too. So that's gone, I guess. You can take Redemption, yeah. Playing, yeah, I like this. Like just playing the early game, you get to learn. You get to learn like what are some of these strong units are. Like the early game, Darius 2 is just very strong. I've gone 9 off Darius 2 like more than once. Bard he doesn't like Bard 1 or 2 doesn't matter. You don't usually hold Bard before late game. We'll find him on the roll down. He's gonna show up just because we can't stop him.
Yeah.
You kind of, I guess you don't want to. You could just not level here. You don't have to level here. Can we sell anything? You pool. You have 2 people at the bottom. I think we just sit. I think we sell Sivir if we lose. If you win, you just keep everything. I think not leveling here is good. So one of the reasons we don't level here is because you're playing Epoch.
Yeah.
So you're off interval basically. So this is not a good interval to level. Normally this would be the time to level, but it's just not currently because how this all works.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because leveling is interval to 4 and Epoch 6 XP, so you're off interval. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You still get to kill. You only get to kill 1 more here. I don't know, but take it. Which is Sivir. Sivir 2, Sivir 1 is not important later in the game, and we're playing around this Kaden probably before we play around the Sivir anyways. So we don't care much about the Sivir. Normally you really want the Sivir to hold your items, but this game we don't really need Sivir to hold items at all. One thing you could do here that's pretty greedy is you can just sell the Darius and make Econ. I don't hate that. Because this gives you 2 gold most of the time. You get 1 gold for making 30, and losing gives you 1 extra gold. So you get the 3 streak, you get 1 gold this turn for losing, and you get a gold next turn for losing. So this guarantees you, like if you win, you get 1 gold this turn, but not next turn. So losing here is worth 2 gold instead of 1 gold, and then making 30 is 1 gold. So the difference between playing a strong board and a weak board, there's 3 gold.
Yeah.
So we'll take the 3 gold. Also, we wouldn't have won this anyways. This guy's super strong.
Yeah.
So we just take the extra gold here. We lose basically nothing for it. Yeah, like squeezing a bit of extra juice out of your spot is how you get through with playing this Kaiser board. Because you just need to get there. We haven't had the gold for any of these games, right? We haven't had a juicy region yet. Sometimes you get a region that's just like gives you, like Scuttle probably you get infinite gold, right? But this hasn't been it. Yeah, just play anything, yeah. You can buy 2 Bruisers here actually. You can buy Koboku and Rek'Sai and just play 4 Bruiser next turn.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, you can already play it actually. Just drop Aatrox and Yone and you have 4, but it's not that important. Cloak's good, sword's good. Cloak's mid, sword's good. Glove's fine. Extra gloves, fine. Oh, gargoyle straight. That is not bad. You can buy like a Rek'Sai too if you want to, but it's probably a board, yeah. Boom. That's yeah, we just sit, I guess. You could do, so we do itemization here. I think what you do here is we do like we can do like Koboku full tank. Maybe you do Riven full tank actually. Nah, just do Riven full tank here probably. We just remake it later. It's too much power for too long basically. This guy's also doing the Darius thing. And then you do Last Whisper Caitlyn. And you probably do TG here instead. I want to do TG instead. So the reason I want to do TG is because if I have the IE, what do I do with the last glove? I don't know what I'm doing with the last glove then. Because there's no other glove item I really want in the game. So you just make Last Whisper and then TG, Aatrox, or Rek'Sai. Probably Rek'Sai actually. You already have the Last Whisper on bench, right? I think Caitlyn does AD, so we just put it on Caitlyn for free. So one of the things that's happening here is like we're playing boards we haven't played before. Like we're a week and a half in. He's played the game for a week and a half at this point, so he's still very new to TFT. And so like we're talking about new items we don't usually talk about. We're playing units we don't play normally because I taught him 2 comps. Taught him Kog'Maw and Shen, or Senna Shen, with Kaiser Flex, but he's just playing the ghostly Kaiser version. Today we're playing a new version of the board. This version has a very different early game. So everything's gonna be slow for a while, which is fine. This is how it goes. Yeah, I like that, yeah. You can level here. This is good interval for leveling. So now you're back on interval because you've gotten 12 gold from your Hawkman, which is an interval 4. Let's play anything, yeah. That's fine, yeah. You can just put items on Caitlyn here. The sword 2 is not bad at all. The 10% AD is 10% AD. We'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just trying to save HP while still making our intervals win. Like, making econ here is so important that we'll sell this Rek'Sai probably if we don't win and stuff like that. We're probably supposed to lose this, but this Riven might be strong enough that we're not losing. He's only 1 Rage Blade, so Bard without 2 Rage Blades having a hard time. That's usual Bard things, but he might still win just because at this point the Bard's pretty scaled. We need like a stun from Rek'Sai on him and then we're fine. Because that should do it. Yep. Cool. Yoink. Guys, Bard 2 with Rage Blade still smoked. Bard's having a rough time, poor Bard. Damage on him would be really nice. Nice. Yoink. So one thing you can look for is like Exalted. Is Teemo Exalted or not? Go check that. Ah, he is. Yeah. Okay. So you can't fit it for free. So it gives, basically Exalted gives you 1 XP a turn. So it's 1 gold a turn, right, if you play it, which is really nice. There's no easy way to fit it here, because you have to lose something if you play it. You have to either drop the Caitlyn or a Bruiser, because you can't drop Teemo anymore. That's kind of awkward. Yeah. So we want to pick this extra Riven up, because we need to sell this Riven later to move items again.
Oh, yeah, yes.
We hit the early Riven too, which means we really want to put items on her. The only reason we win is because the Riven does a lot of work here, but... Usually Exalted damage is quite nice, but here we wouldn't care much about the damage, because we'd make our board weaker to play it. I guess if it... Like, dropping the Teemo is not making us much weaker, but we'll play it for the XP here mostly. We're trying to juice econ more so than win a lot. This Riven is doing such a good job. You can, but I wanna play around the 4 Bruiser because it's easy and we understand it. Oh, Rek'Sai is also Exalted. But I want to play around the 4 Bruisers because that's the board we're looking for. So what are we trying to take here? What are we looking for? We have an open sword. Yeah, we have an open sword. DB is really nice. So DB Last Whisper is like close to piss. DB Last Whisper IE is piss, especially when your Inkshadow is Vitality. Those are the items you want the most. It's a good spot. Oh, it's Fury. Fury is terrible, so this is still Abyss. Or at least on Kaiser. Kaiser doesn't really want attack speed, it's the problem. There's 2 turns till we... So one thing you could think about doing here is selling Rek'Sai and moving TD to Rek'Sai. The issue with that is then you have to sell Rek'Sai to move the TD to Silas if you ever get to that point. So it depends on how good you... If you think your spot's insane and you're always going to get to the cap, you wouldn't move. But if you think you're going to have a hard time hitting Silas too, you would move it. This is like... It's not an obvious read, but it's a thing you could do. Because the TD wants to be on Silas. But we have an Aatrox 2 now, right? And when do we have a Silas? Probably not anytime soon. This guy's 10 gold over 5. These guys play so aggressive. He's also supposed to roll on 6, so he's just playing it wrong, I guess. But maybe he gets stuck on this ribbon. His positioning is really good, actually, for Ghostly setup this early in the game. You might be in trouble. Because Caden's not that good consistent damage is the problem. But he's also fully upgraded, right?
Yeah.
But you are also ahead 1,000 gold here. Like,
Yeah.
20... 50 gold ahead at least. Which is nice. We'll take 50 gold. You can do a lot of stuff with 50 gold.
Nice.
You could play Kensho Okuboku here if you want to. He's just a better Bruiser. Right?
Okay.
So this game we didn't hit Sivir 2, which is usually quite nice. It does more damage than Cade, but we'll just play around the Cade, which is fine. It's not optimal, but she's better than Sivir 1 for sure. We can put this ribbon outside. If you put this ribbon on the Rek'Sai spot, it might be in a better spot. So it loses some redemption value, but you gain a lot of Gargoyles value. Rek'Sai is good at outside too, because Rek'Sai knocks out people around her. So if you get her surrounded, she does more. So you don't mind her dying fast, but then at least getting a good stun in. This guy has an orange, you're probably just dead. This orange unit is fucking wild. He's actually just dying. He only got 1 declaw off the Oran. Or your Caitlyn nearly got mid-animation there. So if Caitlyn starts the animation before that hits her, the stun doesn't really do anything, because she's gonna spend the whole animation doing stuff anyways. If this kills Lilia 1 hit, you just win. It does. Nice. There, Yankee. Good win, not bad. Caitlyn doing her job. It's pretty impressive. And then Riven also doing her job. Really impressive, pretty impressive fight from your board. That teamy? Yeah, and then we try to level to, so usually you're level 750 here. You might not be, but we're just pushing some levels here. You want to be level 7 this turn. We don't have to be, but we're kind of looking for it. This is like expected level 7 turn. But you don't want to pay gold for it. You can just, I guess you can just wait in case it's Cat 6 next stage and stuff like that. You want to level here for sure. Do you level all the way? You can level all the way here if you want to.
To 8?
Yeah, just send that. Because it's good interval. You want the bard, yeah. You can move items to Kai'Sa already now if you're fast. It makes you a lot stronger. Yeah, just sell it. And you can put Sivir in, yeah, exactly. Because getting the items on Kai'Sa is a big upgrade. So if you just sell it and get your items back, you're in a better spot. Just getting the items on Kai'Sa is really nice. Your 4 tricks at 4 Bruiser, so we made it to what we're looking for legally. Now we just need to find the right units. You can clean up bench here. You might be able to make econ. Oh, you can't. But we can still clean up bench. Clear bench, clear mine is generally a good thing to think about it. Like if you don't have weird units on the bench, you're doing better. Because they don't clog up your thinking space.
Yeah, sure.
We can sell a Sivir here actually. The Sivir 2 is not that important. The 1 gold is probably more important. Sivir 2 is not bad. We kind of like it. It's just we really need to find Galio. We've had this issue before, right? Galio is kind of important.
Like, is this good on
No, it's not good here. It's not good here. You have way too little gold.
Okay.
Yoink. That is good. That's a hit. Let me just roll a bit. We want to go to like 10 here probably. We probably don't go below, we're not going below 10, but we can go 10 for sure. That's a pair. We can buy this ribbon, yeah. We can sell the bard. We don't really care about bard too. The guys are full. We have upgraded 2 costs, so like finding a 1-star 4 cost is not that big of an upgrade here. Also, you're playing extra 1 cost. You're playing an extra 1 cost here compared to normal, so your Kaiser is super fast. Which is actually quite nice. Yeah, we want to get off this Riven if we can. This guy's playing Boiling Point. It's the best orb in the game currently, more or less. So, it's very strong. But you need to know the Lux line. It's not that good without it. So, like, it's a weird line I'm not going to teach you. It's also dead next patch. So, it has some issues, but legally it's very strong.
Yeah.
So, you're not supposed to win this. You're not without 2 stars at least. I want to go 10 again, yeah. Just go on 10 until you find, like, your stuff. Holy, that is good. What the fuck?
So I also
Yeah. You buy Saya and the Bard sucks balls, so he's gone. That is really, really good. Side is way better than Rek'Sai. We just move the TG sides here. I guess we could have kept Rek'Sai over Kench, but it's not obvious. This is a lot stronger. You can sell this Bard. This Bard's a fraud.
Oh, yeah.
On the bench. So this guy's trying to do what you do, but he didn't hit. His item setup's slightly better, I guess. I don't know what he's doing, actually. I think he wins, though. I think he cashed out. He's up extra resources here. There's a lot of legendaries on bench, so he cashed out for sure. Is it enough? Yeah, it's barely enough. But he did cash out here. It's a close fight, huh?
Oh.
He's also gonna have whatever the dynamic duo thing. It's a weird spot. What do we want? Radiant items. So the only thing we care about is Radiant item. We care about a Kai'Sa item. None of these are good. I guess we take Shojin. These are all bad. I guess we take... These are all so bad. We take the Gargoyles then, I think. Ugh. Yeah, we take the Gargoyles, I think.
I know that.
These are terrible. We could have taken Blue Buff Teemo, maybe, but... I'm really not excited about any of these. So the reason it's not everything must go in that spot is because what everything must go does is it makes your rolls worth a lot more, but we don't have any gold to roll here, basically. So it's awkward. I want to roll here against a 10. I want to find this Galio really badly. Oh, Kai'Sa 2, that is also very good.
This one.
If you want this on Galio's issue, you can just put it on Kench, because we're selling Kench for Galio. The issue is it's hard to make an item here, I guess. What are we doing with these?
Just Arcane to
You can Arcane Kench if you want to, but we want to sit on it. We want to sit on it. We'll just sit at stage without the Arcanals, which is fine. If you really want the Arcanals to be Morello instead, it's a lot better for you.
But I saw my bench.
You could sell the Kench, yeah, I think. Yeah. Finding Kench 2 would be nice, but making 10 is also nice. We're trying to go 9 now. We have Kai'Sa 2. I guess we're not. Like, it's the whole Galio thing. For some reason, we haven't seen Galio in any of our 2-3 games at this point.
No.
So the reason it's not the Radiant Gunblade is because half the budget of Radiant Gunblade is in giving you 50 AP, 35 AP, which does not do anything for Saya. And so Radiant Gunblade is not very good, sadly. Normal Gunblade is already bad. The only good Radiant tank item is Radiant Gargoyles, which is the one we were offered, and it's very good on Galio, so we'll just take it. I think we might be playing... And we're probably double Gargoyles Galio. Could have been triple Gargoyles Galio. The issue is we don't have a Galio.
Yeah.
I think the other option was Radiant Blue Buff Teemo, but like, it's not that good. It's not that good.
What's the bonus for the break?
It's pretty good. 50 base, and then instead of doing 5, it does 15 per target. I think, or maybe it's 10 per target. You can check. What's the normal one? Is it 10 or 15? It's 10. Okay, so it does an extra 20 base, it gets an extra 5 per target, and it gives HP regen. Which is pretty nice. Makes your Galio super, super tanky. Yeah. If anything, it's Radiant Shojin Kai'Sa, but I guess that was taken. This guy hit Ornn 2, Lilia 2 on his roll down. So he's just a lot stronger here. Because he hit his carries. You see, even Kench 1 is tanking a lot there. Kench 2, and you don't win the fight, but it helps. Like, it's again, you can sell the Udyr here. You're probably not making it to 9 anytime soon. I mean, you care too much about the gold here. The Udyr is good, but he's not relevant at all before 9, and 9 is so far away, because we still have to find this Galio, I think.
Yeah.
Looking at these fights, we just need the Galio again. Because this Radiant items do nothing. So everyone else has a Radiant item, and you don't, because it's on a Kench 1. That's the problem. We got Morello on this team. We would have won the last fight with Morello. So we're really heavily looking for it here. That's the best item by a mile. No Morello. We want Kai'Sa item here. Can we make any Kai'Sa item we care about? Hurricane's the best Kai'Sa item. So you make Hurricane here, I guess, and then Rabadons. That is sad. That is sad. That's life. Rabadon's Teemo. And then we roll. We need a Galio here. Yeah, I think we need Galio. Oh, we found one. Finally. Fucking finally. Holy shit. That is wild. Okay, cool. That's the first time we see a Galio in 3 games.
Yeah.
Cool. We have no anti-healing is a slight problem. We'll figure it out. We need Galio in front of Kai'Sa. We want to sell the Ribbon and move items to Galio, even though he's 1, I think. Silas is the reason you win this, which is really nice. Like, fully stacked Titans Legion is so scary, but he's going to be trash next patch because they kill Titans. We want to sell our Ribbon now. Move items to Galio. Put Silas on the outside and Galio 1 in, probably. Because Galio's going to taunt anyways. Yeah, just sell Ribbon, yeah. Put the other Ribbon in. Then we do at least one. Yeah, I think we do. We do 1 redemption. I think it's 1 redemption, 1 gargoyle. And then Aatrox on the outside, the other outside. Exactly, with the other gargoyles. And just, yeah. Now we try to level.
Okay.
So we just wait a few turns till we get there. And then I think, yeah. I guess you can move the Kale, give attacks people, that's about it.
Oh, yeah.
Scary matchup. So the issue here is he's going to shoot your corner, so your Kai'Sa's going to die super early in the fight. So your Silas has to smurf this really hard, and I don't think he has the time. Because you need to kill the front line before Kai'Sa dies. She's going to take 2 more. She's taking 1 more at least. If the Sai heals her, she's going to take 2 more. Oh, she's dead. The first one wasn't a crit, never mind. Shit. Yeah. So that's the problem with this matchup. So while your frontline is good, his frontline's okay, it just doesn't matter because you have backline access. So this is why Boiling Point's so good. This is win. Like in high elo, you often win. It's just because you can outposition the locks thing, so your Kai'Sa's still alive at this point, then you win. But we don't have the resource to scout yet, so we just accept that we lose this once in a while. We want to swap to the other side to play around the left side Kale board. Yeah, I like that. You can move all of your frontline to the right once if you want to. I think you can swap Silas and Galio here too if you want to. Because Galio's gonna taunt anyways. And Silas is gonna move around a lot, so this is fine. I guess the issue with this is sometimes this Rap Shoe. We'll do it for signs. I think this is scary. I think Silas outside is scary. Because he often goes away and drops aggro and then he dies. But like he can make it so units can go backline and kill your Kai'Sa, that's the problem. But yeah, no Morello there is really unlucky. It would have made you a lot stronger. Last fight would have been 1 Morello too. Morello would have killed the front line. Because they were just sustaining with healing. Holy, the healing. This Udyr's just backline for no reason. That is very rude. Oh, Galio saved you. Nice. These fights are so close. Like, the fuck's going on? Okay, maybe this comp's just not good enough in low elo. This feels weird. I want the blue buff here. The other option is like Galio Shoujin. Maybe it's just Galio Shoujin for the Galio player. It's probably just Galio Shoujin because the 2-star Galio is too important. You could also look for like... It could have been Shoujin Saya, it could have been DB Saya, because we only have 1 item Teemo, but like... We want to do the backline access stuff. So the Teemo helps with that. Can we level here this turn?
Yeah.
Do we want to? Yeah, we do that. We just play Udyr on the board.
You don't have...
Oh wait, no Udyr, Volibear, I mean. Just level on Volibear. If you have an out twist somewhere, you can roll. If you see, just roll slow here. We'll take anything. Oh, it's Fury. Galio pair's huge. Fury on Teemo here is nice. Yeah. So we just sit here. I want to move the Galio on the side. I just want to swap those two if you can, Tom. I'm too afraid of getting wrapped here.
Yeah.
This guy's holding all the Galios. This is the fucker. Bro, stop. He's okay, you're dead as fuck. He has 2-star already. You know what? Nah, fuck him. You win this. His Galio's dead. Your Galio's alive. Nice 2-star idiot. Your whole board's gone. Sit. Fuck. Tits. Nah, we're chilling. Guys are fraud. Look at this team overall. What a menace. 5k from my 2 cost. Not bad. 4 cost. Hanging out. Teemo's such a beast. Yeah, Teemo's really good. This is why you don't mind looking for items for Teemo, because this Teemo unit is so wild. Yeah. We just roll again, I think. We don't care about that. We can't really look for it. That's a lot of Kaiser. We just roll again. This is good. You can swap Saya and Sivir now. You can also put Sivir in front of the Saya again if you want, or on the Kaiser if you want to. But you can also just put it in between. So you could, so the options are this, or put it in between Teemo and Saya. I think they're both fine. I haven't scouted. It depends on matchups basically.
Oh.
This guy's level 7, but he's also boiling points, so you just lose. Okay, fun.
No.
Fun. No anti-healing into boiling point, fun. This is the same guy again. He's full streak. Yeah, he's super strong. This doesn't crit. If this doesn't crit next time, you might be fine, actually. Because look at the locks already died. The whole board's gone. Like, this Teemo's
window.
Okay, the guy lost his win streak. If you find this Udyr, you're a lot stronger. If they find the Galio 2, you're way stronger. Yeah. We're just dreaming of Galio 2 at this point. Well, there's that one guy with 5 Galios. It does make the game harder to play, but that's life. Yeah, I just showed him for Galio pair reasons. Galio 2 is so important. We're running Radiant on Galio here. That's not bad. The Teemo is kind of cleaning house, but the Galio 2 would have been huge here.
Yeah.
But you can see we're not even hitting the board, and we're doing okay. These Galios have been hiding every time. It's not supposed to be that hard to find them.
No.
And now Udyr and Galio is what we're looking for. We could do no anti-healing, no frontline. We'll do a Sai item, which is just like Rage Blade, I think. I don't want the Gunblade, I think. And then you just roll a lot here. We just go like 0 or like 10 gold. We go 10 here. What you usually do is you buy a 4 cost and you just roll down. So if you buy a 4 cost, you cannot go. You can always, like, if you see Galio, you can always buy it. So you just roll 0. We just buy that, yeah. Nice. We'll take that as an upgrade. So the reason we have the Lilia is because, like, if you don't, what happens is often you tilt roll all the way to 0 and then you see Galio and you can't buy it. If you buy a 4 cost, that never happens. You can always just sell the 4 cost you're holding. It's just a way to, like, make you not mentally grief yourself.
Yeah, makes sense.
So a lot of the high elo players do it, so it just feels better.
Yeah, because
they should just roll without thinking. You can just roll 0.
Yeah, it makes sense because I've actually done that before.
Yeah,
down, so
I do it multiple times a day. Don't worry about it. But legally looking decent for a top 3, top 2 here. Yeah, we'll buy another 4 cost and roll, I think. Buying the 4 cost here is just like, yeah, you just roll 0. If we see Udyr, it's also good, but we're not that excited about him. Cool. That's it. You just said you can keep him on bench if you want to, but it doesn't matter. So taking units out of the pool is not irrelevant, but it's never worth the bandwidth you pay for it. Like, if you're trying to fill up your bench with 4 costs to try and get a high chance of rolling, like, you'd rather just focus on your roll down. It's basically never worth the extra thinking. You're just dead here. Like, this guy is turbo strong. He's not that strong. Like, he's playing fully upgraded legendary board, and you have a Galio 1, but he's playing Mythic, which is not that strong. I think Galio 2, no joke. Galio 2, you can win this. Maybe that's delusional. That's probably slightly delusional. But, like, there's just like a barrier of, like, this doesn't matter enough for me to care, basically. Like, it's not even 4% more. The pool of Galios is 10. There's how many 4 costs? Like 13, 12. You take 1 out of multiple 100 4 costs, like, it doesn't change anything. Legally, it makes your odds better, but it's not ever worth thinking about.
12 4 cost.
Yeah, it's just, 12 4 cost, yeah, exactly. Right. So you get 1 out of 120 out the pool. It's not going to change anything. Like, it's not even 1% we're talking about. So, you just go again. So this is, so we just need, like, an early game that gets us there. And I think if your early game is not very good, the center boards, it stabilizes your 3-2, which is nice. So you need to stop the bleeding if you don't have enough HP. Which is why we did the center board last time, right? Being able to roll on 3-2 and look for specific stuff is just really good.
Yeah.
It lets you stabilize, it lets you not bleed out, and then getting to level 8 here with a lot of gold is hard to. You can think about it like this: like the Kaiser board is better if there's more resources. If you're playing Scuttle Puddle, if you're playing whatever. But yeah, it seems like Senna is uncontested in most of these lobbies. So I would just play Senna. Senna uncontested is probably just as good as Kaiser. What sometimes happens is I roll on 6. Like, I go 6, I roll twice, I hit 1 Kaiser, I'm just like, okay, I'm just playing Kaiser. You can sometimes just like roll a bit for the Senna board, and then if you see early Galio, whatever, early Kaiser, you can look for the Kaiser board instead. But the Senna board is very good. And this seems like to be harder to play for sure. Which is the expectation. We expected this to be true. Yeah, I think holding forecast in a spot like that where we have a lot of time and resources, it's okay. But I think specifically in spots like if you want to do your level 8 roll down on 4-2, you never hold units. Unless you're planning to play them. Because it's just going to beef your bench and your thinking. But yeah, just clear bench, clear mind is a thing for a reason. Yeah, there's just a lot of thinking to do, and you have to decide what you spend your thinking on. Those are rookie numbers. 7 to 8 worms a day is not enough, boys. Those are rookie numbers.
Those proteins, baby.
It's just good protein gains. We'll take it.
I hate this size.
God, step up, kid.
It might be all right on this if, for instance, let's say I don't have to sell a ribbon if I'm out.
Yeah. You don't have to sell silver, etc. But yeah, the main reason knowing this board is nice is because it plays really easily from the Sivir. The early Sivir 2 Teemo board is just very strong. You often want to play that and just play super easily from it. Yeah, we haven't had a single of these games where we hit easily. Last game we kind of hit the Kaiser too, but then we couldn't find a Galio, and we also couldn't. We ended up with a Hurricane on Kaiser, which is really sad. We missed both Morello and GS on the last annual, which was really sad.
Yeah.
We lost. It's basically a 1 out of. It's 2 out of. Slightly worse than 2 out of 8. But yeah, holding early Darius, holding Yasuo for duels, pair with Darius, like those kind of things are good. Specifically like early Darius, Yasuo. If you get them both 2-star, they're really strong. And they can use most items. You just put them on Darius. Darius is broken.
Yeah.
He's just, the guy is just very strong for what he does. And Duelist gives him a lot of value too. Because he's early, he just does a lot of DPS. And early game DPS is very important. This is pretty shit. These arms are not it.
I don't know, I'll take it.
Level up. I think I'll play level up this set. I think it's probably okay-ish. We really want to make 10. We guess we won't. Do we want to make 10 here? We can't really. I want to just make econ. I think you sell Riven and just sell everything on the board currently. Just make econ if you can. Mostly sell Riven. This is good because you can sell those 2 on bench. That's completely fine. As long as you sell the Riven, you're guaranteed econ here. So this scales so this makes your gold worth more. Right? So normally you pay 4 gold for 4 XP. Now you pay 4 gold for 6 XP. So gold is suddenly worth more, which means making our intervals here is more important. So normally you win some fights. If you win some fights, you make some extra. You made a bit of extra gold, but you can't guarantee winning fights. But you can guarantee losing fights, which is also a way to get extra gold. And now we're just like we really want extra gold here. I want to buy this Rek'Sai though. I guess this could Boku. It doesn't matter. Buy Senna. Senna's nice. You can buy Yorick too. I want to play Yorick instead of Sivir. You get Umbral, which is really nice. Cool. We don't level here. I think we just sit.
Yeah.
It's also off interval because we level 6 XP a pop.
Yeah. Genau.
But yeah, I think this gives you extra resources. It lets you hit the board. So let's see what happens. I think one thing you could have thought about there is normally the Radiant, what's it called? The Pandora's box thing. The reason the Pandora's box stats are bad is because you're not going to have it for a full stage. You're probably playing 5 turns without your Radiant, so you're down a Prismatic. But that's true in this case anyways, because like, we don't really have any items we can slam. So the Pandora's value is actually high, because we get to reroll all these components to make items we want. And we also don't mind losing this stage, because we're not really winning this stage anyways, probably. And it turns out we win 2 in a row, but legally. Do we need level? I think you level here, actually. Because we won 2, and you can put this Aphelios in, which is kind of nice. You can play Kiana over this Darius, too. Oh, not Darius, I mean Yasuo. Because we want Umbral back in, for sure. We have Darius still, just Darius and over Yasuo.
Oh.
Umbral's really good, basically. You can legally, we want to hold Senna pair, because Senna can hold items for a while, but we'll just take it here. You can put Bow on Senna if you want to, or Aphelios if you want to. Because the 10% attack speed is still 10% damage this early in the game. We'll just take 10% damage here. Yeah, like 3 streak here is fucking wild. That is not supposed to happen. Yeah. We'll take it. You are level 5 here, so this turn, winning this turn is not that surprising, but yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's not supposed to happen. That's bad for you, because your comp doesn't really use a spat.
Oh.
Maybe we try to play Senna then? It's kind of awkward. It doesn't matter, we still have 1 Senna. We can check the, if you go to your board real quick, you might have time. You can check the right click on Senna, you can check Inkshadow item here. Toxin, okay. You want to play, you can play Senna here if you want to. So we want the sword probably. But any spat's good here. You can take the Teemo too, just play Kai'Sa anyways. We can also play Kai'Sa Ghost here, because you can drop the Caitlyn with the spat. We can also just high roll and get this spat to be something like a fawn. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Tactician Crown. What are the options on it? These are all terrible. Yeah, these are all terrible. I think we just want to make Gargoyles on Yorick, and that's that. Just get a good tank on him on the board, and then just sit and wait. We're going to accept that we're going to lose a fight soon. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. You could probably play Teemo Sivir and it's probably be stronger here. Instead of Aphelios Senna. Just stay Aphelios Senna. That's fine. It's probably slightly stronger. This guy probably beats us. He's 2 upgrades. We have 0. He's also up 2 items because of the augment.
Yeah.
Which is fine. It was a good 3 streak. We sell 1 Sivir, 1 Rek'Sai probably. We keep the Teemo here. We make 20, which is nice. Saved a lot of HP. Made some gold from winning and streaking. This is great. This is a decent spot. Getting 3 wins there is really nice. It's not supposed to happen, but like we'll take it. It's not bad at all. Now we kind of want to make 30 guaranteed. So we don't mind like aggressively selling something on the board. So we're trying to figure out what can we sell we don't want for later. I think the best thing to sell here is like Aphelios, Kiana. Because those rooms are just not very exciting. I guess you can also sell... I'm down to sell Yorick here too. And sell Darius and just buy 2 Shens. Because Shen 2 is really good. We know that from the center board. We know the Shen 2 is really, really good. I just want to sell this Darius. Exactly. Just make 30 here. Guaranteed. It's really nice. So this is... So since we lost our streak, we don't mind losing. And this guy is going to smoke us anyways. We don't care that much about winning or losing. Winning is 1 goal, but losing is... Making Econs a guaranteed goal. This fight we would have never won. If we tried to win this, we'd lost the goal, right? We don't have a streak to protect, so winning's not worth much here. Shen 2 is... We know Shen 2 is good from the center board. That guy just does way too much for free and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we're just hanging out. That's for sure, yeah. The Aatrox over Darius, probably. I'm probably done with this Aatrox at this point. That's Darius, I mean. Yep. You could buy the Kate here for normal Kate reasons. You can put items on Shen if you want to. Shen is going later, right? So we can just easily put items on him for free.
That's first time.
So you don't lose this, but you're getting pretty close to. I think with some very bad RNG, this could be a loss. Maybe Shen is just too good. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, that's really bad. We'll take it, but that's really bad.
Do I make a death cap for my TL?
We just sit here. I think we just sit 50 gold for the rest of the game here. We never really go below 50 gold, I think. So we just
What about
simulate a
making?
lot. We kind of have
You'll
to
make
make
it-
something out of it. So it's probably just wrap it on Teemo, right?
Yeah.
We know Teemo does damage. He's gonna be fine later with it. We can just leave everything else. We still don't know what to do with this spat, so that's life. I think we just sit 50 gold here and try to go level 8 from this point.
Hmm.
This guy's been ghostly. We can do an Umbral spat. Let's do an Umbral spat actually. It's not very good, but like legally does something. Because we're playing silence on the board, so we can get Umbral in. We're not that interested in it, but we'll take something over nothing.
Yeah.
Probably worth a glove. It's not obviously true, but it's probably worth a glove. I guess after Last Whisper, it's worth a glove. But Last Whisper is first prior. We'd rather have Last Whisper than the glove. Red buff is terrible on Kai'Sa. Like, terrible. Like, bad. It's okay in Teemo. It's not red buff, it's not blue, not Morello, I mean, but it's okay in Teemo for sure. It's a lot better in Teemo than Kai'Sa. Yoink. You can level here and stay above 50, so we just level here. Eat pop, and just put whatever in. We put this on Aatrox probably. He's easy to move back and forth. You don't need him on the back line or the front lines. You can just put it on. And you can move him depending on what you need. So now you want him back line, right? Because 6 is attack speed. So you want this to hit Teemo and... Yeah, exactly. Like that. Just any front line in. Cool. And then we're looking for better front lines. So what we're looking for is Behemoth for Shen. So we're looking for any Behemoths, and then we'll start picking up a lot of Bruisers. Another thing you could buy here is you could buy Soraka, but that's because Riven is an Altruist. So if you see Riven, you're probably playing her, and then you can also fit Soraka for Altruist. We're probably trying to get out of this Senna at some point, but we'll see. We're going to take a lot of damage this stage, because currently we're not up anything. So our Prismatic is more XP, and currently we're at level 6, which is normal at this point. So we're not getting any value currently, we're just behind Prismatic. Which is fine. That's just life. You can hold one. We have a lot of gold this game. We don't need it to make in tools. So as long as we're above 50, you can hold it. You can play the Jogath here for the Behemoth and the Shen, which is nice. And they're just hanging out. What are you looking for on what are you looking for in Carousel? What's our +1 here? Or what's our next item, I mean?
Good question. Well, a glove is always good, right? We need
That's
some.
very good here.
Yeah, we need some items as well.
Yeah. Unless you go do the Last Whisper. In this game, we're in a weird spot where what we have is we have this extra spat, which wants a glove for the Umbral, so we need an extra glove too on top. It's a very good loss, huh? Shen's morphed it.
Yeah.
This Shen guy's so good. Huh? How's that okay?
I think one of the best champions I had was a freestyle out before.
Yeah, freestyle out.
She was, yeah, she was unkillable, and she did more damage than my 2-star Senna.
Those units are really good. Usually with the Laoi, she's hard to hit 3-star because often people are playing her on other boards too. Also, she's a 3 cost, so you're rolling for 2 costs, so you're not guaranteed her, but she is very good if you get there.
Yeah.
Agreed. Laoi 3 is very strong.
Yeah. I've gotten Shen free multiple times.
Yeah.
That's not too hard. And he's also a complete menace. No.
Yeah, he goes nuts. We can probably level here and stay above 50. We can check at least. Just pump a bit of XP. Boop, boop, boop. Just go, yeah. We need to go 8, so this is fine. Just leveling here is fine.
Okay.
And you can just put whatever in. Tabardi? You would. Nah, there's not much to do here. We'll just, yeah, whatever. I guess we're just sitting here hanging out. Liga is Aatrox supposed to be frontline, but we'll allow it. We still get a lot of locket value here. It's just the backline's probably going to lose it before they take damage. It's 20 seconds, so maybe it's relevant. We'll see.
I forgot it changed.
Yeah, exactly. So this Augment's probably not that good in low elo often just because people forget about it all the time. If you forget about it like 20% of the time, it's probably not very good. If you remember it every time, it's quite good. But just forgetting once in a while is pretty bad. It's very strong if you don't forget it though. But yeah, even at high elo, people forget it once in a while. Like, it's hard. Remembering stuff is just not obvious. It's like, there's so much to think about often. Especially if you're not, like, if the lines look like normal and natural to you, there's so much to remember. Frontline Bard here. It's often something you do here, because Bard is just not very useful. So this just gets you extra units for the locket, basically. The locket is just plus 200 HP and extra armor magic resist, so the Bard goes from not very tanky to like, okay, tanky. And he doesn't do anything, so we might as well get some tankiness out of him. Bard is a weird unit, but he needs a lot of setup to be useful. We don't have any of it. I guess we have Trick Shot, but like, he's not useful. So
Yeah,
we'll just let him from.
he's just in the counter trick shot mostly, right?
Yeah, exactly. He's just a trade bot. Losing this would be huge, actually. That'd be really good loss. You're going 7 loss into neutrals. You're really good 7 loss, HP wise. So we just go level 8 now or next turn, depending on what the goal is like, and then we roll for the full board. So check if you have the plan. You have it in the planner probably, but we just double check it. Yep, cool. And we just do a roll down. So this is gonna be yeah. This is how this is the important turn of the game. We stop on, if we hit both Galio, Silas, and Kaiser, or we hit Kaiser 2 and 1 Galio, or Galio 2 or 1 Kaiser. We don't make that. I guess we can. But legally it's minus 1 gold. It doesn't matter. One goal is 1 goal, right? But we stop on like Kaiser 2, Galio 1, or Galio 2, Kaiser 1, or one of each of the 4 costs probably. And then we try to go 9. That's the game plan here. Now you can level here probably without it costing anything. Because you have extra. It's cheaper to level than normal. You can sell the Zraka. We're looking for the other board. So we can sell Zraka and level here. We probably want to roll slightly earlier. Oh, that's a sharp. Okay. That's really good. I would make my board now. You have enough units to make a board here, so I'll try to do that. You want the units in for a trick shot. If you have Toxin, which we do this game, you can actually play Vitality over... you can actually play Inkshadow over for Bruiser. So you can play this board and try to go 9 off it, is what I'm trying to say. If you hit Kaiser too. Toxin is just so good on Kaiser. That's like, yeah, it's just really, really good. You can put Toxin on Teemo here or Kaiser here. I just want it on the board. It's on the bench. Yeah, it does so much. It's just on any unit here. It's so important. So you don't need Morello this game because Kaiser has anti-healing in Toxin. Toxin gives anti-healing. Oh, Mixog, I see it. Oh yeah, I think we want to make this so that we have the weird spat this game, so we can just make an Umbral spat with this glove probably.
Oh yeah.
See the open real quick. He's getting some terrible open choices this game. Holy shit. It's Giga fake, but...
It's the golden egg too risky.
No, Egg's terrible here. We don't want to click that. You really don't want it.
Treasure maybe? I don't know.
Like, I think Treasure is fine here, actually. It's kind of hard to play, but we'll just go slow.
Yeah.
We don't... I guess we can make that. We want to roll a bit more. We don't have a Galio yet. We stop on Galio 2, Kaiser 2, basically. That's what we're looking for here. Or any... We need 1 Galio or Kaiser 2, basically. Stop. Ooh, Sire, so good. I guess we don't need Galio. We can actually just sit here. I think this is fine. We have a Silas 2 on bench if you have time. You can make it. You get it in. Okay, so the trash to treasure is weird. We'll try to do fast here. So you make an item on this ribbon on the bench. Just put random items in. Yeah. Just put items on. Yeah, doesn't matter. Just anything. And make another item. Just Guardbreaker on it. Just make an item on it. Yeah, exactly. And then put the spat on it too. And then just Reforger now. So you get to key the Reforger and it becomes artifacts. You only keep the Reforger if you Reforge at least a full item. So legally this is slightly wrong, but we'll take it. And you want to Reforge this probably too. So we do that, and then you do Reforge, you put Silas in, we want to Reforge, I guess we don't really want to Reforge it. We Reforge the Teemo here. So what you do is you put the Anima Visage on the Shen. Yeah. And you put this on the... I guess is this premium or not is the question. I'm not sure this is premium. I think we want to reforge that. So we'll put it on the Teemo for now and reforge it next turn. Volibear 3 with does fuck here. Yikes. And we need to hit this Kaiser too. We need to move items to Kaiser too soon. I think the issue with this trash gesture is it takes up a lot of time we don't have. But I think looking at it is like getting a feel for it is not bad. This is a very close fight. We can sell this Silas on bench. We can sell this Teemo on bench so we can make some econ here. We kind of need the gold. Saya's good. We just want unit here. Unit is the most important thing here. We're looking for Saya here. We're looking slightly to sell this Shen at some point. So we can play items on Silas too instead. But we kind of need something to put in instead, right? We don't have anything currently. So we want to reforce this Teemo probably. And then see what items we get offered. So let's just reforge Teemo here. They should keep the reforger. It does. What do we drop? Another Anima Visage, but we keep Diamond Hands. We put Diamond Hands on Silas here. And then we make Blue Buff and Anima Visage and we reforge that again.
I put this on Teemo again?
Yeah, and the Teemo and then we reforge. So if we keep reforging a full item, we get to reforge the other one for free. So Mana Saint is really good on Kaiser. We Mana Saint Kaiser here. And we do Remover on Senna and we move the last Whisper to Kaiser too.
Remover, so what?
So we have a Senna on the board. We can move the Lassus from Senna to Kaiser, basically. It's just an old item. We don't want to reforge it, we just want to remove it. We still want the Last Whisper, we just want it on Kaiser instead. But we have to wait for the fight to be done. But legally that's what we're trying to do here, because it's still very good on her. But Mana Saint talks and Kaiser is really good. You get to see it here. She's just like, look at the damage she's doing with 2 items. Like, she's very strong. Mana Saint is insane in this comp. It's one of the reasons this is good. So we're looking for Winter's Embrace, Eternal Winter I think it's called. And we're looking for an extra Mana Saint for Teemo, wouldn't be bad. We don't need anti-healing in this game, so we don't really want to build on Teemo. We really want Saya. So I guess Mana Saint, another Mana Saint is going Saya. So we just remove it. You can open this anvil if you want to. And just like anything, we just make anything and we reforge the item again. So we just make a new item and then put Collector on. Nah, I guess this works. This is also fine. This goes on Silas. This is really strong. Yeah, and then we just wait. You can collect a Saya actually if you want to. It's probably fine. Or a Saya. Yeah, exactly. And just put Kaiser in the corner here. So she's safe. Cool. And we try to go 9 here. We're always just leveling it to 9 on neutrals here. So we don't want to roll anymore. We want to win this and we want to sell our Caitlyn if we get away with it. This guy's 2 ghosty spells, but he's not 8 ghosts yet, so he's not scary. So if you can sell the Caitlyn here, I guess we make econ anyways. Because we make an extra gold of the Silas, but...
Why?
So it's Diamond Hands gives 1 gold and 50% HP. It's a very strong item. Also because 50% HP and then stall for a second and a half is just very strong.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't reset aggro, which is slightly lule. So now we have time to think about our support item again. Support item glove. So this is with a lot of these like high APM things. So what we're looking for, I guess we can do like fixed positioning completely. So we don't want to do like left side probably, Kaiser in the corner, Sivir in between, right side Teemo and Senna. Move your front line to the left side. And then we want to swap Senna for Udyr, and we want to level and find a Galio, and that's the board. We drop Shen for Riven later. But we want to level here before we start making items. So first prior is leveling here. So we level next turn. Yeah, we can also just level now, it's fine. Yeah, and then we'll roll. And we look for Udyr and we look for Galio. Galio's found, so now we pivot the board. So we drop Shen here for Riven. And then the board's done. Yep. Attack speed, yep. In between, Sai on the side. Sell Shen.
Items on Galio.
I think we keep the gargoyles. We keep 1 gargoyles. It's too good not to. You can roll more. Yeah, you want to roll more here if you have time. Kaiser 2 is insane. Okay, so that probably just wins this fight. So we can stop here and we can make item decisions. Udyr is really good. So Udyr is over Senna, so we just wait for that. But you could do Anvil. You have another reforge item here. So we can reforge. Do we want to reforge this gargoyle? This collector is the question. I think we might want to. I think you want to reforge the collector here. So we just take whatever. Slam Item Saya. This guy's really strong. I thought Kaiser 2 stomped this. Oh, it does. Okay, it does. I might be chilling. I think Silas wins this. It's close, actually. Udyr has to recast if he loses. Cool. Good fight. Not bad.
What the fuck?
It's just a Seer. Seer makes soldiers.
But they can't fight with instead of that.
Yeah, they're just like in the way.
Okay.
So we ended up with
so
like this. Oh, this is weird. We want to roll here again. We want to see the shot. We want to roll. Set side 2, click. We want to roll. We want to drop the Senna. That's the first prior here. Udyr on the board instead of Senna. That's important. Galio is really nice. Udyr is just a lot better, basically. Yeah, exactly. Good. If you hit Galio 2, the game's over. You win. I guess we can try and go 10 here, actually. I want to try and go 10, I guess. So sell this, yeah, and set. You need to find Galio 2. Just roll until Galio 2. Udyr pair, then we stop here. Just sell Senna, yeah. Buy Udyr. You want to reforge on Saya here. Because we're looking for Eternal Winter really heavily. It's way too good not to look for. You could probably do... we could probably do double Saya here with Tricksters. That's probably very good. I want to do double Saya. I just want to Trinity my Silas here. Infinity, I think, my Silas. I think that's good enough. Because the Silas is doing a lot of work, so we'll just give him some items. He's up top, yeah. Because we don't really want to reforge these. We keep the reforger in case we end up hitting a really bad AP items. So there are some really bad items you can hit. You can hit Goldmancer Staff, terrible, and you can hit the other AP item, I can't remember what the name of, Deathfire's Grasp, also terrible. So we need to keep a reforger for those items. Because if you don't have a reforger for those, you're just down that item. So we have to do it like this. So we want to fix the backline positioning. Currently the Kale's out of position. And then we just do opposite sides, Sivir and Teemo here. They just go on the completely opposite side. And then we could do the backline here with the Aatrox. The Aatrox has an attack speed on him. He has a Seeks, which is 30% attack speed, exactly. And then this backline. Yeah, nice. Cool. Perfect. Oh, so that's a bug that's currently in the game. They fixed that next patch, but it's not your fault. It just kind of happened. But you now have 3 Sires instead of 2.
What?
It's gone by Wednesday. I think talking about it is like, we'll just leave it. But it's not your fault. We're not going to do it again. We're just going to leave it. Theoretically, it's not illegal, but like, like we can win this without cheating. So this time we actually hit the board. We still have yet to see a Galio 2, but we kind of got there this time. Anything, like, just take the highest amount of gold, right? Because we're just reforging it anyways. Yes, as long as it's not a spat, because spats don't work like normal items, but any normal items we just reforge here. Oh, that's a spat. Stop. No, that's fine.
Oh, shit.
That's my bad for yapping about the spats, but this is like, this reforge is different, basically. This doesn't become this stays a spat, I think, if you reforge it.
Yeah, it just stand out in the pocket. I didn't even really look. I just looked at the
yeah. So the reason we're not reforging the reason we're not putting Sivir in front of Kai'Sa is because we're more scared of Kai'Sa getting aggro than we are of AoE CC than we are of Sivir attack speed. The Sivir attack speed doesn't do anything here, whereas getting hit by a Nautilus matters a lot. Getting back wrapped by an Udyr matters a lot. Getting an Asir line into your Kai'Sa matters a lot. Also, attack speed of this Kai'Sa is really bad because we're running Mana Sand, so we're basically full casting anyways.
Okay.
The main part of the rest of this game is going to be watching this Aatrox intensely. It's going to be the main thing we're supposed to do here. We don't really want to roll here, I think. I think we're trying to go 10 probably. I think we're fine to go 10. We'll see. Maybe not. I think your setup's really good. Like, the Mana Sand Kai'Sa is just so much front-loaded damage. You get so much tempo every fight. Like, she is so fast compared to everything else. Like, check the damage she's doing.
That's true.
I think she's just way ahead in damage than everything else. Like, she's just really good at doing this fast.
I saw that 3-star Udyr can do like millions of damage.
Yeah. If you're the 3-star legendaries, instantly win the game. Those are not normal. The AP is probably better on the front line, actually. The front, like, Udyr cares and Silas cares. All these units care slightly about AP, whereas Kai'Sa doesn't care at all. Saya cares a little bit, I guess. You can move the other Kai'Sa back down to the backline, so you have a full backline. You can also put Sivir in front of, like, in between if you wanted to. Sivir is probably... Kai'Sa 2 is probably better than Teemo 2, but it's not obvious. Which says something about Kai'Sa, I guess. Or Saya, I mean. Kaiser's really good. Saya's slight fraud. We really want this extra tank on him, or we just got Raptor, so we lose. It's the anti-healing, so the issue here is the anti-healing is gone. Oh, you might be fine. You have so much shit. No mind. You're just too high tempo. Really getting wrapped there is really bad. We want to move the front line slightly to the left. The issue side is leaves, which is kind of awkward. So we're leveling for any Altruist, which means we're looking for Soraka, I think. Orin or Soraka is what we're looking for. You can buy this Orin in the shop. And then we're leveling probably. I think we can level how soon? Yeah, we can level soon. Orin is not like that good, but Orin's Orin. Basically. Orin's Orin. So we'll just... Oh, he's really good. We'll just put him on the board. We put him right next to Galio, so he gives Galio an extra tank on him. That's the plan here.
Not bad.
And then we just reforce this item and hope we hit something juicy. Just reforge anything, yeah. Ooh, that's the perfect one. That goes on Galio and he just wins it again. That's insane. So every time they attack and they just lose their attack speed and they get railed. They get stunned for fun. It's really, really good. And then you buy the Orin and you get to... You can buy this Riven too, yoink. That's not bad. And you get to sell Lilia and we can roll here, I think. There's nothing else to do this game but hit Galio 2, Udyr 2, and then maybe it's still Soraka over Orin. I think it's still Soraka over Orin. Cool. That's the game. I think you win. We finally got to the... Yeah. This is not the cat. This is the cat version of the 4 trickshot Bruiser board. Normally you don't go 10, but it's because leveling is cheaper, right?
Yeah.
Galio 2, this is not even close. This is a Galio 1 thing. So you lose this because of Galio 1. Like, this Galio 2 guy just does not exist, huh? No. We've yet to see him once.
It's impossible to find.
Holy. One time? Fuck it. Frick it. One time. Galio in shop. We'll take an Udyr 2, I guess. Like, it's wild how hard this Galio guy is to find. Yeah?
Hey, can you reforge the
I think it just becomes another spat. So I guess we can test it, because there's probably only 2 fights left this game. Yeah, it just becomes another spat. So now Soraka is even better. We just put it on anyone. On Riven, I guess. We can put Udyr on Riven spot. I want to swap Udyr in Riven. And I want to put an Orin on the right side if you have time. I want Galio solo for now, and I want Orin right next to Udyr, because if Orin can give an item to Udyr, that's really good for you.
Yeah, sure.
So, yeah. So now it's just watching this Aatrox is going to be the main thing that's happening in this game. So he has a Galio too. So maybe he wins because of that. Silas is kind of smurfing it, actually. This Silas guy's a beast. So now he dies, and now Galio... Like, surely Galio is easy to find now. Like, huh?
Nope.
This guy's just unfindable. Just one time Galio too. Please. That's unreal. That is unreal. Yeah, I think this is really good. Check who you're fighting against. Oh, so this doesn't matter. Okay, so you just do full middle. You want the Gargoyle. You want the value here. So you want Galio and Silas. You want Silas back one and Galio and Silas spawn. And you want Udyr back. You want frontline Galio right besides Aatrox. It's just he has random and it's only them besides him. Yeah, it's my bad. You want to surround Aatrox with stuff basically. Because the Randuin's works around him. So you want Udyr to get hit, because he wants the extra armor assist you want. You just want to hit all your useful units with it. So you're trying to surround it, basically. So no Galio 2 is going to lose this fight. It's so insane this guy doesn't exist. Maybe you win anyways, fuck it. Fun.
Right.
Yeah, we have yet to see a Galio 2, but we will take the win. Holy shit. This Galio 2 guy, he's so good on the board, but like... If we don't hit it, we don't hit it. That's just life, right? That's actually insane. But we take it. That's not bad.